Yes, sir, man.
Feed, Love, and Chocolate, the podcast.
Grib, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in.
And we back. Nah, nah, nah.
Yes, sir. We are back here again. Episode 107 of the Feet, Love, and Chocolate podcast. You already know who it is, man. Love on the mic as per usual. To the left of me, we have
Chocolate, we back. It's me. Up in his
Yes,
Only
sir.
2 out the 3.
Oh.
Damn.
Shout out to
Feet.
James, you know what I mean? He
to
can't be
our
with
boy
us
Feet.
today, but hey, the show must go on, He good though. He's just working.
Yeah, he a hardworking man.
Chasing
his
that bag,
thing.
bag chasing. Shout out to all the bag chasers out there.
Respect.
But that being said, though, he will be back though next week though. So
Are we recording? You guys recording next week?
Hey, we'll never know, man. Things happen.
Tight.
We'll see. With that being said, though,
It's us, man.
you know what I mean?
Chocolate and Love.
How you been, man? How you living?
Doing all right, real regular. I mean, actually, I'm doing came down with a little. I don't know if y'all niggas hear it. Can
I
you hear
hear
it?
you. You
I know,
little
man.
stuffed up, man. What's going on?
I don't know, bro. It's like first it was like something going on in my throat, but then first it was my head. I think my head started getting congested, bro. Like it's to the point where I feel like my ears are inside my head. I'm just hearing myself. Let me stop. My shit's just muffled and shit. My shit's all types of fucked up.
I know what you're saying, though. I know what you're saying.
It's just ugly. Like my hearing is not at 100% right now. Like somebody could sneak up on me for real and catch me for real. I can't hear no footsteps type beat. But so it was that, then it was my throat. Then while my throat was hurting, then the next day my body got weak. But then while my body got weak, my throat kind of got better. Now my nose is stuffy. So now it's just my nose stuffy type shit. Like my throat feels better. I'm not trying to jinx nothing, but I look bundled. You feel me? I got the scarf underneath the sweater, long sleeve. I got the scarf underneath the sweater. And this is how I sleep too. I'm serious. I got a sweater on, pajama pants
With
the covers on.
The DD?
Nah, definitely not with the hat, but I definitely have. I'm just real bundled. You know what I mean? So yeah, just trying to sweat it out this time. I'm drinking some tea, honey and lemon. Got some cough drops, so hopefully don't be too much nose on the mic type beat. But otherwise than that though, it's just been all right. Work was a little dragged throughout the 4 days. Saturday was all right, but working while you're sick is just, you still got to do what you got to do. I mean, I'm not going into work I'm not moving as fast as I should, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm doing all right. I'm here, doing better. Hopefully I feel better by Wednesday, by Thanksgiving for real, because, niggas going down to Florida, family Thanksgiving down in Florida. So hopefully I'm in high spirits and good. But hopefully the heat down there should make me feel good.
I mean, the main thing is that you don't want to go down there and get everybody
That's what I'm saying. But like I said, I don't think it's like that. I'm feeling better. Today is the best I felt since it started. Because I think the sleep helped because I woke up. It's fucked up when it comes to your throat. Like I said, I'm not at pause, but something's in your throat. You have to take something out. You have to take the phlegm out.
You have mucus build up.
Like I'm saying, so there's times where for instance, last night was when I coughed in the middle of my stay. I woke up and I felt that I had it out, but I didn't get it out. I swallowed it back. But regardless, though, it's just damn. I'm not a good.
It's gross, yeah.
Pause. I'm not a good people can actually they're good at spitting. They know how to get that shit out and do. I can't. I suck at that shit. So when that shit happened, I was I tried to rush into the bathroom, but I didn't make it in time, and I was fuck. But regardless, I feel good. I've been blowing my nose a lot. I think that's another way it comes out.
You just get the
That's what I'm saying. Just get it out. Yeah.
So
So I've been blowing my nose a lot to the point I feel good, but at the same time, blowing my nose so much that my nose starts bleeding. Ugh. It's just nuts. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? But I'm good though. Regardless, I'm good. I'm here. We in good spirits, man. What about you?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right since last week till now. Haven't been doing much recently besides working. Went to a birthday party yesterday. It was nice, chill vibes. In Jersey.
Okay.
Restaurant was so. You feel me? So.
Like a birthday dinner. It was a birthday dinner.
Yeah, birthday dinner.
Yeah.
Food was, my food was good. Everybody's food was ugh, you know what I mean?
You want to say the restaurant's name type beat? No.
It wasn't, that's the thing, it wasn't worth
saying it.
you feel me?
Bet.
And then situation came out when we valeted, right? And then we lost the ticket, but it's that's our car, nigga. You feel me? Don't try to act like we ain't just come out here 45 minutes, an hour ago and give you the ticket. You feel me? That's our car. So that was an issue. And then the people we was with too, right? They came with us, right? At the same time, and then they valeted too, but then they took their car to another lot though. So now he's all right, how the fuck you take their car to another lot though, and we all came at the same time? So like that was another situation of like, all right, we didn't have our ticket, and then you moved their car to another lot, so now we gotta wait for y'all to go run over there and go get the car. So it was just mad bullshit. You feel me? And I was like,
Valley's not it.
not even that though. Just like y'all niggas unorganized type shit. You feel
Right.
me? But overall though, good night though. You feel me? It's about spending time with people you love. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing. So it was good.
That's what's up. Good to hear. You said in Jersey, right?
He was in Jersey. More and more recently, on my way here, I actually caught a flat tire, so that wasn't fun. You feel me?
Was it cold out there? It's not too cold out there today.
I mean, it wasn't too cold out there. You feel me? It was
but
more or less
still.
like that shit inconvenient.
Yeah,
You know.
OD.
Thankfully, I got a spare. You feel me? And I know how to change a tire, so that wasn't the issue. Some good Samaritans out there stopped by. You feel me? One dude on a motorcycle was like, "Hey, you good? You feel me? Need some help?" Mind you, like he was on a motorcycle, so he ain't had no spare tire or nothing else. I'm assuming you probably had moral support. I was like, that's what you was going for. He's going for like that. Hey, I'm here in spirits with you. But then like a dad and a daughter came by in the truck too. It was like, hey, you good? Like you need anything? And I was like, nah, I'm alright though. But like the sense of community though, I feel that, man. You know what I mean? I feel like if I was in another area, people would just drove by and just been like, he'll be alright, he'll figure it out. You feel me? But I felt good that at least a couple people stopped and was like, hey, you good? You need some help? You know, definitely people that drove by didn't say shit.
Right.
But it's like,
did you want them to?
and that's the thing. Like I don't know. I didn't, like in my mind, like that's what I kind of expect them to do though. Like because they don't. There's no real reason for them to stop though. They're not obligated or anything.
Right.
So it's like you wouldn't need to. But then you going out of your way to stop though just shows like, oh man, like I appreciate that. You know what I mean? You know, I don't need the help. I just see that you care and that sense of community is nice. You know. So shout out to good people out there in the world. You feel me? I mean, I like that. You know, I like that.
We appreciate y'all type beat.
For real, man. For real. Gives my heart a little sense of joy, you know? Hope for the next generation, the future. You know? Maybe our country isn't so bad now, man.
Just because some people stop.
One person stops that helps you on the side of the road, changes the world, man. Nah, but besides that though, overall pretty good, man. Still have been streaming a little bit on Twitch. Love more Twitch. Go follow. You have not.
You putting that on the YouTube or what? I think I asked this already. Are you?
I have not put anything up on the YouTube, but then I'm just trying to like decide if I want to just put it up on my own like personal channel or the podcast page. I don't think I want to put it on the podcast page though. So I think it might just go on my personal channel if anything. But
Respect.
I don't know. Maybe when a new game comes out, and I can actually get like some good new content because I'm just streaming old shit right now. Like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm playing with like Apex and like Fall Guys and like
Fall Guys,
the Batman what is it, the Gotham Knights. So it's just all old games that's like people probably seen already. It's like nothing new. But hey man, y'all know. But hey man, episode 107. Let's get into it. You know, top of the morning, top of the week.
Top of the week, man.
A lot of stuff has happened, yo. A lot of stuff has happened. It's just what direction we want to go with it, man. Positive news, negative news.
I mean, when you say stuff has happened, I think only two things pop up. Only one major thing has popped up for me.
In my mind, it's a whole bunch of stuff, man. What you thinking about?
I'm gonna say it, but I'm not gonna have much to say about it.
Okay.
But the Diddy and Cassie.
Okay.
That's just it's insane.
That's more than insane. That's
Insane. What's more than insane?
psychotic, maybe.
Sick, sicko.
Like,
what is going? Like, yo.
the crazy part about it is people that don't know. Diddy Combs, aka Sean Combs, you feel me? Puff Daddy, aka P Diddy, aka Love. You feel me? I don't know why this nigga Jack.
You gotta like.
I don't know why.
Dissociate yourself.
That's the thing. Like I'm like. I don't know why he did that. You feel me? Like calling somebody else like my name. You feel me? I don't know why he tried to jack that, and now he tarnishing the name with that.
Love word, and
That's
he's
crazy.
not showing any love.
No love.
He's showing
yo.
the wrong type of love.
Mind you, here's
Toxic,
the thing. Here's the thing, though, right? A little more context. Apparently, Diddy was accused and charged for like it was sexual assault, right? And then it was also like abuse. You feel me? Like. A lot of domestic violence, sexual allegations. You feel me? Against what's her name?
Cassie Ventura, I believe, is her whole name.
She's a musician, and they were dating at one point. You know, he settled out of court real fast, real fast. You feel me? To the point where it's like, that's guilty, like shit. You feel me? Like how fast he settles. Like, all right, this is the hush money. You feel me? Don't bring this up again. You got paid. We're not gonna talk about it in public. You feel me? And it's like. Nah, that's bad. That's bad, yo. That's bad work, yo. Like,
very
hate to see it, man, because it's like it's a black man that you want to hope is succeeding and want to win. You feel me? But it's like,
I mean, which he still is, but it's just like he didn't do it the right way. Like,
but like, nah, if he a dirty nigga. You feel me? Like he a grimy nigga, yo.
Like they doing it the wrong way. I don't. It's just crazy. I'm talking about. It's crazy from. Not just the stuff with her, the stuff he's been doing with other people. Other men, like, yo.
That's the thing. A lot of people have been saying like Diddy on that fruity side. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like you hear people like 50 Cent call him out, but like I don't fuck with Diddy, yo. Like he really on some, you know what I mean? He other type of time. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I've never met the man. You feel me? I'm just hearing stories from other people, and it's like it's not looking good for you, man. Your reputation is looking a little tarnished now. You feel me? You know, it's like the Lil Ratchet video, like people going up is like, oh, that was your man's. That was your man's.
Yeah, they're saying how like how Tupac's walking up to Biggie and having saying how like, yo, this is your man's. This is
your man's. You ain't know all that time. You ain't know, which is like, I don't know, man. It's fucked up because the music is good. You feel me? But like him as a person now is like, fuck him as a person. You know, like.
Yeah, this is crazy. If you haven't seen it, apparently the whole thing was 65 pages. I watched a video that summed it up in 7 minutes. Just other videos coming out, certain stories coming out. It's just like, yo, it looks insane. It literally looks. I'm like, yo. Yeah. I hope about the whole Diddy being gay thing, or like I've heard that before. You know, I've seen it. It's just like that's. But the whole, like, you know what I mean. I don't know. Everything just connecting the dots, and I don't know if you've been seeing, but like the astrology people saying how this was happening. They've posted videos on YouTube like 5 months ago, or like a year ago.
Stuff?
Yeah, they're saying how like, yo, like even people who speak to like spirits, they're saying how like this one lady, I forgot her name, but she was saying how she was speaking to the Diddy's wife who passed away. She was communicating with her, and they had like the exact date this was gonna happen. Another lady who put the numbers together saying how like, yeah, this was gonna happen on this. It's just like, and it's proof that this was posted beforehand. So it's just like, and hey.
I heard, I ain't hear anything. I seen a meme. There was like, yeah, Diddy's Illuminati subscription ran out. You feel me? So they had to come get him.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey man,
it's actually it's scary. It's sad.
It's fucked up because it's like we never want to see some shit like that come to light or like hear about it. You know. And
it's just the evidence. The evidence is very like
it's stacked against him, man.
It's literally right.
Like he did it. You did it, man.
I don't want to say all that, but it's definitely just. It's there. Like if you take what you want with the evidence, but it's so clear cut. It's like here. Hey, thoughts and prayers.
Not to mention that like, there's also stories that say like, yo, Diddy's the one that like got Tupac killed. You feel me? Like he was the man that got the hit put out. You feel me?
Hey.
So there's so much other stuff that's like,
hey,
people talking down on your name before. Then now this happens. It's like your legacy's getting fucked up, yo. Like I don't know. Will he make a comeback?
So
we don't know.
My whole thing is now that he settled, does that mean that's it? They dropped it in, or is it just like?
Well, here's the thing though. Like, the case is not gonna be brought up anymore in court though. You feel me? But like,
so it's settled meaning she backed out.
No, that means like she got paid. Like it was a payout. You feel me? It's like.
So they're never gonna pick it up. That's what I'm asking. Like, are they still gonna take on it with this case, or it's just like because he paid? It's like this is it.
Exactly. That's what it is. Like, it's a settlement. You feel me? So with that being said, like. That's it. Like, he's probably not gonna go to jail. You feel me? Because she got paid. But it's still fucked up because like you paid her because you know you did it. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like it was easier for like you got so much money that was like, all right, let me just give her this hush money and then this will always go away. That's exactly what he did. You feel me?
That's insane. Hopefully, you think I don't think the people are gonna let it go. Because who knows? We've been moving on to certain shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Like if you listen to Diddy, right? Are you gonna stop listening to Diddy's music now, knowing what he did? You feel me? Is that gonna affect you? Or can you separate the artist as the person? Like I don't know, man. Like I wasn't really bumping Diddy honestly like that too heavily. So
yeah, some classic. But I never listened to like a Diddy album for real. Besides the new one that just came out,
I didn't listen to that. So
yeah, I don't know.
Me personally, I mean, I'm not gonna start listening to him now. So. It's just fucked up, man. Do better. You got kids and shit, yo. Like, you supposed to be a role model. Supposed to be a good example and shit.
Yeah, this coming out. Oh, man.
Hate to see it, man. Hate to see it.
What else is big that happened?
Drake dropped
the deluxe.
Scary Hours?
Scary Hours 3, which is definitely just a deluxe for all the dogs.
Yeah.
I didn't listen yet.
Is it the very first 3 songs?
No, it's the last 6.
The last 6 songs?
Like 6 or 7, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I started listening to it then. I didn't hear any of the new songs then.
Yeah, no. Definitely the last 6, 7. Like I said, I didn't get to peep yet, but I heard it's him really rapping. Like
he came back.
That's what people saying like, yo, this is what we wanted, and people were giving credit to Joe Budden saying how like, because apparently he dropped For All the Dogs, and Drake was like, oh, I'm done, you know what I mean, I'm gonna take a break. But then Joe Budden got his, not even Joe Budden, but like, you know, Mad Niggas got on his ass and sent a third. Then he came out with this, and now he's done it. But apparently, but it's just like, yo, Joe Budden started this shit. You feel me? That's what people are saying. They make
Allegedly.
Yeah, this to say it's just like, oh, he got on your ass, and it's funny because Drake be saying Joe Budden's opinion doesn't matter, but every time Joe says something, he responds. And you know what I mean? At least he came with the music, though. That's all that matters. He came with the music. So, I mean, like I said, I'm definitely going to get around to it real soon this week, especially I have a flight coming up. Like, I'm definitely going to be listening to, like, some new music. You know what I mean? So, so you didn't listen. So me and you didn't listen.
I didn't listen. I just know it came out, though.
Yeah.
And the only new music I listened to was the West Side Gun album. Which was good, you know. It was good.
That shit was
I have to definitely go back though and say some songs though, because like when I listen to a new album, I'll do like 3 listens. You feel me? Like the first playthrough just to hear all the songs, and then the second time I'm going back just to purposely save songs that I really do like, and then third time is just those songs that I saved. You know?
Yep.
So I had to go through it a second and third time now. But from the first listen though, it sounded good. You know. West Side Gun, man, he has his own style. It's like very unique, and it's like. Either you like it or you don't. That's it. Like I think there's no in between. It's like either the music is for you or it's not for you. That's it. And
he's a good curator.
That's what I'm saying.
People saying he's what DJ Khaled thinks he is. No,
I don't know about that because DJ Khaled had his era and like he originally was a DJ. You feel me? So like him putting music together, right, and not necessarily rapping was DJ Khaled's thing. And then DJ Khaled started doing like hooks and like a couple like here and there like ad libs and like throwing shit together, but like. He was never rapping, you feel me? Like I can't remember a song with DJ Khaled just rapping, like rapping his ass off like West Side Gun. Like West Side Gun can really rap his ass off. Yeah, he really needs to. So, but shout out to DJ Khaled, shout out to West Side Gun, man. Great music.
Do you remember the song with Giggs? Disgusting. I don't know because like you said, I know you listened to it only once. The British rapper Giggs.
I mean,
I'm telling you that shit's so heat.
Overall, man, I'm telling you it was good though.
Yeah,
it was good. Yeah, overall it was good though. It was good, man.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that was just it for my music and stuff.
For my music, I don't like to. It's hard for me to discuss song because when I'm on the podcast, I can discuss like the albums because it's just easier. When it comes to song, I listen to mad songs. Okay, Trippie Redd's Saint Michael little EP. I listened to it. I only really like 2 songs. The first 2 songs, Pray For Us and Van Cleef Island. And I listened to No Name's old album, the Room 25. Before I listened to the new one that came out this year. So I listened to Room 25, which is it was pretty good. I liked it. I think I didn't save like 3 or 4, but otherwise that's a solid album. No Name makes good music, very calming. Like she has her own little, you know, sound. And then that song by Tyler, Water, you know that song?
Oh yeah.
So Travis hopped on a remix. I like that. So that's about it for like my music and stuff. I listen to a few Alchemist songs too, but that's it. I don't really listen to much music for real. I'm just trying to take in what I listened to like last week because it's so much. I don't like listen, as I always say on the podcast, I don't like just rushing through music for real.
Yeah. But I mean, it's no need to, man. You know.
Yeah, not at all. So.
Take time with the music, enjoy it. You know.
Indeed.
Because that good music gonna be here forever. You know.
For sure.
Some shit be hard to get through, honestly. Like shit really be hard to get through. Like what I try to do, I try to listen. Like Spotify got audiobooks now, right?
Wow.
So then I was just going through this shit, right? Like what do they have that I could just like throw in the car type shit, you know? Because when I'm in the car, I either listen to a podcast or audiobook, I guess, you know. Mm-hmm. And I was looking at what they have for Spotify, and then I seen the Jada Pinkett Smith book, right? Worthy, and I was like,
let me just throw it on.
Let me just try to throw it on, right? And I was like. I got through the epilogue and like the intro and like their first chapter. I cannot get through it because it's like I don't want to listen to this, bro. Like it was just hard to get through to the point where like if I was reading this, it would be even worse, yo. Like it's just like I don't.
It's her voice, right?
It's her voice too. You feel me? And I'm not saying it's her voice sounding like
right.
It's not the way what she's like how she's saying stuff. It's just that the context and like what she's saying is like.
You don't give a fuck?
I don't care, bro. Like, I really don't. I don't know why, though. It's like,
damn.
No disrespect to her, you feel me? It's just like, I'm not trying to hear this, yo. Like, I'm really not.
It's because your preconceived judgment? It's just like...
maybe that, too. Because that last year I listened to the Will Smith... I read the Will Smith book. Like, I actually physically read it. Right. And I like the Will Smith book, you know? And then, like, in my mind, like, all right, let me just do some justice to, like, at least listen to her book, you feel me? And, like, I could not get to the first chapter. I'm like, nah, but this is not it. So that might go through music too. Like some shit is just hard to get through and hard to listen to. So I don't know.
You fuck with rock?
Music?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, find some good rock songs, you know? Yeah.
There's a song that my coworker at work, he's just playing music, and then you know the classic song, "Take Me On," I think by Aha or something like that.
I think if you play, I'll know what it is.
You know what it is, bro. But that song, they made like a rock version to it. I can't wait for this month. Songs of the month is about to be fire.
It's gonna be a little from everything.
I think so. Like this really might be like like I think I fuck with like, not that I don't fuck with every one of my songs, but this is really this might be one like a good one, like a good month for like it's just mad different, man. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good one though. So yeah, I think that's gonna be on there. But rock music is pretty solid, man. I have a few more rock songs than I think on my phone.
Okay, I'll hear you.
Yeah.
Before I forget, I don't think I ever said it on the episode publicly, but shout out Chop Newman, man. Yo, Chop makes some good music.
Yeah,
you feel
I'm
me?
telling you.
I was sleeping so recently. I think maybe the last 3 episodes when you first mentioned it. Afterwards, I listened to it. I'm like, yo, like Chop, you can rap, man. You feel me? So shout out Chop Newman, man.
Chop.
Yeah, man. Questions? You feel me? Do you want to go first? Or should I?
Go first. All
right. Something I've been thinking about. You feel me? I'm not sure how the original conversation got brought up, but think about this, right? You know how you got the word sent, right?
Huh? Sin?
Sent, like SENT, right? Like you send mail, right?
Yeah.
And then you go to the grocery store, you get change back. CNT, right? Some change, right?
Yeah.
And then you got a candle, you light it, you smell it. SCNT, right?
SCENT, yeah.
Yeah. So like, in the word sent, right? What letter is silent?
It has to be the S.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? So then why is the S silent in sent then?
Actually, it can't be because I don't know. Because I was about to say because sent, it starts with a C, but then also sent starts with the S. So I don't know. Maybe it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. That's English for you, right? I literally can't explain that.
I mean, I just think that it's funny though. Like, shit like that is like,
What the fuck is English?
what is English for real though? Like, it's really a made up language that we made our rules for, and it's like here, like,
A made up language.
some things make sense, some things don't make sense, and you have to follow these rules. You know,
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
So dumb.
It is, man. It is. You know what I mean? It's just something to think about. You know,
They did say English is one of the hardest languages because of shit like that.
that and I think Japanese or
Japanese is
I think
incredibly hard.
If you know English, the hardest language for you to learn is Japanese, and I think if you know Japanese, the hardest language to learn is English.
Japanese,
because like it's literally the two biggest jumps from each other. You know,
makes sense.
Like none of the characters are equal, and then like even like the vernacular stuff is just different.
Way different.
Like there's so much stuff that means the same thing, but it's not though. You feel me?
It's crazy.
Hate to see it, yo.
Speaking of like English language, this, that, and the third, I have a question too. What the fuck is the Pledge of Allegiance? Like, why the fuck do we have to do the Pledge of Allegiance growing up as a, you know what I mean? Like,
because we was kids and we didn't know better. That's it.
I know, but that shit is so dumb. Not even so dumb. It's just like, what the fuck they gotta say? I pledge allegiance to the flag, United States, to the republic for which it stands, one nation. Like, yo, what? What y'all had us doing?
And the crazy part is though, right? Like I remember there was kids in class, like growing up, that was like, that was like, nah, like I'm not about to say it, or like they wouldn't even stand up, like, nah, I'm about to do that. And then like in my mind, I'm like, bro, just stand up, bro, so we get this shit over with. You feel me? Yeah. Or just, you know what I mean? You don't gotta say it, just stand up and so we can get this shit over with. Because there would be some teachers that would be so pressed that would be like, all right, like this is how we start the day. You feel me? Like everyone has to do this. Like and like that would be like their main thing. Like, hey, everybody has to get up. Yeah. Everybody has to stand for the pledge. You feel me?
We're gonna redo it if you don't stand up. And you have to have the hand on your heart. Yo.
You feel me? Like some real like communist.
Yeah, it's great. Yo, that shit is actually insane when you think about it.
Like the stuff that they get away with in America is crazy because it's like
nuts.
When we're young, that's what I'm saying. Like when we're young, we don't understand like the concept of what's going on. It's just like we just follow suit. You feel me? Like we're just programmed like that. But then not till you get older, you realize like, hold on,
what the fuck are we doing?
Why every morning we got to stand up and make a pledge to a flag? And then when you break down the verbiage of what we're saying, I pledge allegiance to the United States
of America
and then the republic of which it stands. So then people don't understand that the United States and then there's also a republic. There's two governing bodies that motherfuckers don't even realize. You feel me? Like, what is the republic? Nobody understands what the republic is. You feel me? Nobody knows who runs that. They know that the United States is run by the president. You feel me? That's the scapegoat. You can just blame him on. You feel me? But what about the republic? What can they control? Who's pulling strings on that side? You know what I mean?
One nation under God. Even the God, like not everybody worships the same God.
You feel me?
Be,
so it's like it's programming
insane.
to get people under the same mindset of like, hey, like say this stuff, believe it. You feel me? Every single day, religiously, yo. Like religiously, they have people stand up and do the plays.
And you know how they say word like English or like just words in general is like a not magic, but it's like a spell. Like it means something every time you say something. Like, yo, you had 50. You know what I mean? Everybody in the building is doing this thing at the same time. It's doing something to the universe. Like Duncan Trussell on fucking Midnight Gospel. Like when he was talking about that magic episode, they're saying how like words is just like a form of magic because it's
words are spells, yo. Like,
it's
like
crazy.
What you say comes what you say like actually happens eventually. You know what I mean? Like you say some shit enough, like you're gonna start believing it, and then once you start believing it, shit's gonna happen. You know? So it's weird, man. Like
God, you had, like I said, the whole school was saying this all at the same time, same position. Hey, shout out to the kids who wasn't doing it. I think it got to a point where I wasn't doing it because I was just lazy. Like I'm not getting up. Like, you know what I mean? If you did get up, it is what it is. But it's just like,
yeah, I think once I got old enough to realize, like,
I haven't said that shit in mad long. I don't think I said that shit in middle school. Do you do that shit in middle school?
We had to do it through middle school. I think until high school, right?
You're lying. High school? I don't remember seeing the Pledge of Allegiance in high
school. Maybe not in high school, but like at least until middle school, like K through middle school, I think so.
Yeah, that's insane.
K through middle school, we definitely had to. And then I just remember getting up at one point and just like everybody had to at least stand, so niggas would at least stand though. And then certain classes where niggas didn't give a fuck though, like the teachers was cool enough, like we used to just be sitting at our desk and they would just play that shit over the intercom, you know? Because you do realize at one point it's like, why the fuck are we doing this every day?
Yeah, every
like,
morning wasting time. Like,
I don't know.
What the fuck is yo, U.S. government, U.S. school system? That's on some bullshit. Pledge allegiance to the one nation.
They trying to get the minds of the youth corrupted, yo. It's fucked up, yo. And that's the thing, like America's not even the best country in the world for real, man. But like we in our minds though, we are though. Like that's so delusional. Like how are we delusional as a country?
I think it's only because of the freedom we have. Is it even freedom though? That's the thing.
That's the thing. I think too much freedom is a bad thing, low key. And I might get criticized for this though, but like I think too much freedom is a bad thing to the point where it's like it's a catch-22, right? Because like we have the freedom to say anything we want though, right? But you saying anything we want though,
not really.
And that's what I'm saying. Like saying anything you want though, someone might react to that though, and you might get fucked up because of that though, right? So like, was it worth it? Was it worth having that freedom to say anything you want though, type shit? You know, like it's funny. It's funny you mentioned it. 'Cause I was just talking to my aunt about this, like how like America, like what's the one thing that like we produce heavily of, or like we have like we're ranked number 1 in. You feel me? You can't think of anything besides what?
School shootings.
Okay, negative shit like school shootings, right? Or like, oh, we have the best military in the world, right? But like, and like some positive shit, right? I can't think of one positive thing or like one thing like we mass produce or like export to another country that's like, all right, this is American made, this is good quality, like shout out to America for this, right? I can't think of one thing. But you go to other countries, right? Like prime example, Cuba, right? Cuba's run by a dictator, right? But at the same time though, right? Cuba's number 1 in doctors and fucking engineers, yo. How is a country that's run by a dictator, right, producing the so many doctors and so many scholarly like citizens to the point where they're ranked number 1 in that though? You see what I'm saying? And it's like,
is it because we're too diverse?
I just think that it comes down to like we have so like we're so free to do whatever we want, and it's like no restrictions that it's like, all right, no one's telling me what I have to do, or there's no rules or regulations that be like, all right, I have to follow a set path. I can literally wake up and do nothing. That it's like, that's what people are doing. You feel me? Like if they're not forced to like, if niggas wasn't forced to go to school, then some people wouldn't go to school. You know?
That worked out for some people though.
But then
I think having that option is good. I don't think it's bad. I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, but like, imagine as a country, like, say you didn't wake up and have to be a productive member of society, then some people aren't going to have to be a productive member of society. You know? Mm-hmm. So like, I think it's different in that avenues where like other countries have stricter cultures and stricter rules. Where like, all right, you gotta make something of yourself. You gotta strive to a certain standard of excellence. You know what I mean? Like you go to China, right? There's culture involved in their school system.
Yeah,
you feel me?
I know what you mean.
Like, all right, you have to be top of the class though because it means something to your family now, right? Like you want to make something of yourself because like now it's tied to your family legacy and like your culture's entwined with like being a productive member of society and a good person, you know? Like America, we don't have a culture where it's like, all right, you got to strive to become a doctor, become an engineer because like...
Pledge allegiance on culture? That's American culture. I'm asking. Like,
Pledge of Allegiance is not American culture, yo.
Hey.
Like that's the thing. Like America, we steal from so much other countries and so much other like other countries and cultures that like we don't have
Our
one
own,
own to
or
call
they don't have
ourselves.
their
You
own.
feel me? So it's like people will try to grab some other shit and like tie themselves to it just when they have the opportunity to. You feel me? So like I don't know, man. Like as a whole, it comes down to maybe having too much freedom and not enough culture. You know, maybe we had more culture and a little less freedom. Shit would be different, but I don't want to say like less freedom and then niggas be like, oh
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying,
we're you feel me? You know what I mean? Like on some military shit, you feel me? But like I don't know, maybe more culture, yo, more actual culture, like American culture. But we don't have no American culture, so it's weird.
But granted, that's the thing. Like, yeah, we live in America, but yeah, if we can speak to this. Like, yeah, okay, we don't need an American culture though, because our parents are from, my parents are from Haiti, so like, regardless of what's going on in America and here,
Yeah.
Haitian culture, like in this house, there's certain things we do, certain things my parents want me to do in school. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it's the same thing for you.
Yeah, so
like, I don't think that's really for us to answer. I mean, yeah, we're born in America, but it's just like, if you for the island people who have like actual backgrounds for real, is like, yeah, we're born here, but if our parents are born somewhere, it's like that's our background type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it comes down to like human beings, they need something to tie themselves to. Feel me? Like everyone has like a sense of identity, and you need a sense of identity, right? So like if you don't have like quote unquote culture, or like you're an American born citizen, or like you're born in America, your family was born in America, and like all you know is like, all right, we're all American. Like they was born in New York. Yeah. All my family's born like and raised in New York type shit. Then like you don't really have a culture versus someone that's like, all right, my family's Irish, or we're Dutch. You feel me? Or we're Scottish. Okay, we're Jamaican. You know, and like there's cultural roots tied into it, traditions that you bring back from that country into your own now, and then you make that like, all right, this is what my ancestors did, this is what my family done, like this is culture for us. You feel me? Right. So like you have a sense of identity, like, all right, now like I know who I am through my culture. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like so much people are looking for that, because by humans, that's what we want though. We want to know who we are, like what makes us us. You feel me? And like even a small thing like, okay, this is where my family is from, that helps you figure out, okay, this is why I'm who I am, and this is what makes me who I am. You feel me? So like you're saying, like the cultural stuff, or like the stuff that you do in the house, the traditions, you feel me, how you're raised and how you grew up, is all from culture, you know? Yeah. So if you come from America where it's like, all right, we don't have no culture, like quote unquote, like we're black. We're not even like, you feel me? Like we're not Jamaican, we're not Haitian, you feel me? We're not Trinidadian. It's like we're just black. It's like, it's a sense of like, damn, yo, like, what am I? Who am I? You know, and then you keep wondering about shit like that. That's how I see, like, you need more culture. But it's like, it's hard to have culture if you don't know.
The whites took everything.
You feel me? Like, slavery did happen. It's like, you got wiped out. You feel me? You don't know, like, about your ancestors because they were kidnapped here, and then that's it. But it's fucked up. After they do shit like that, they'll be like, hey, we'll pay. Like, you can pay to find out about your ancestry. DNA.com, Ancestry.com, like, ain't that some shit, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They wiped out your family tree, right? But then they'll say, hey, you could pay us and we'll get it back for you. And you don't even know if it's the truth or not. You don't even know. So it's fucked up, man. You know, like, hate to say it, man.
So with that being said, what do you think is the best country then? Or what would be the best country to you?
I'm not going to jack number one country or best country. I just think that countries with more culture, I don't want to say that. Like, I just think that if you come from a country that has a strong culture, though, not that it's beneficial, but it might be beneficial. You know, like having some type of history, you know, that you could tie yourself back to or you can experience is definitely good for you. You know, like having a sense of community, have a sense of tradition. You know, like I think that's very positive. You know, like I think that's very good. Not saying that there's a certain country that's like number one because they have the best, because that's all subjective, you know? Right. So I can't answer that like number one country or best country. But if your country has some good qualities and some good traditions, enjoy it, you know? Because there's some people that don't have that and that like, are searching for that and they wish they had that, you know? So embrace who you are, man. You feel me? Shout out to people that got some culture in them, you know what I mean? That's it. Shit, feel me? Right? You feel me? But yeah, good question, man. Good question.
You asked. Well, we kind of bounce off each other. But
yeah.
I was about to say, speaking of, not finding, your culture, you know, figuring out who you are, this, that, and a third. Just a general question, like how is your self confidence? Like just in you in general, like how's your self confidence overall?
Overall, I'm very self confident to the point where it's not cocky. It's just I'm sure of myself. You know, like I remember having a conversation with my boss about how diligent I am in my preparation for stuff at work. That like I'm so confident in my abilities. When it's me against me, I know I'm be fine. You feel me? Like when I stuff that I can control, I'm not worried about a damn thing. You feel me? Like I know for a fact that like okay, I prepared for this. I set things up. Like I gotta worry about me. I don't have to worry about anybody else. I don't have to depend on nobody else. Then I know I'm gonna be good. It's gonna run smoothly and there's gonna be no issues. Like that's how. That not arrogant. It's just self confident in my abilities and knowing who I am as a person. Like all right, I got this shit. You feel me? Like that's how I see it. You know. Now that just comes from experience and just knowing me as a person, you feel me, and like building up over time, you know, because at one point I don't think I was as like I definitely wasn't as confident as I am prior, like in my like growing up, you feel me, as I am now. But like that comes with like experience, learning things, you know, and like you get to a certain point where like yeah, like I'm good, you feel me, like I know who I am, I know what I can do, like I'm confident in my abilities and me as a person. So no arrogance, I'm pretty self confident, you know, pretty sure of myself, you know. And I don't think that's a bad thing, you know?
It can't be. Shouldn't be.
No.
That shouldn't be. So what, me?
Yeah.
My self-confidence, like, I find that's such a tough question to ask. Like, what, like, is it, like, in what sense? Like, I mean, I know I said overall, but...
That's what I'm saying. Like, the best way I can relate it to, like, is like that, like, when it's me against me and I have to depend on nobody else, like, I know, like, if I have to get a job done, and I don't have to worry about, like, all right, I can get this job done, but I need the help of this person. You feel me? Or like, I need this person like to get this shit done, basically, right? Then that's like, all right, now it's gonna be some worry. Now it's gonna be some doubt because like I know I'm gonna get my shit done. It's like a group project. Like I know I'm gonna get my part done, but it's like now it's like damn, like if this nigga don't come through or this person don't come through, like now I'm fucked up indirectly, and that's like that's just gonna get me tight because like I know damn well I pulled my weight, I did my part, and it's like I know my product was quality, but it's like them not bringing their confidence or they're not bringing their best to the table fucks me up indirectly. So like that's how I see it, and like that's the best way I can correlate the confidence, you know.
So I mean, I don't see how I think I'm self confident. Me saying that is crazy. I think right. I think so.
But it's a little
like
doubt.
I know,
But it's a little doubt though.
It's just I know what I can do and I know what I can't do, and I think that's also good though. Like if I know I can't do something, I know like okay, I'm gonna need help here, this, that, and the third. Like you know your strengths and your weaknesses. So whenever, like you said, when it comes down to stuff that I have to do personally in my own life, like for real, like I think I'm
you good.
I think I'm all right.
Yeah.
If anything, the only thing that I have is just I just don't. I feel like as of right now, I don't know as much as I should. But that just comes with life and experience in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean nobody's expecting you to know.
That's what I'm saying. So that just comes with certain. Like I feel like I should be at a point where I should know certain stuff, and I just don't. But at the same time, it's like I haven't got there yet. So then you can't compare yourself to others. So it's just like it is what it is.
Yeah.
But regardless of and like general right now, like I think I'm decent.
Yeah.
I'm decent. I don't know if it's to the point where it's like I'm boasting about it. Like that's what niggas be saying about you though. Like our friend group, they be saying how like every time we just talk to Sean, he's saying he does this, he does that, this, that, and third. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just like,
hey man,
Sean just knows everything, huh?
Niggas mad that I be doing shit, yo.
I don't think it's mad, but it's just like every time you talk to him, it's just.
Not because niggas be asking, yo.
But you be priding yourself about that though, being a jack of all trades, like
exactly. So that's the thing, like. I'm confident in my abilities to know that I could do a little bit of everything. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna be like, damn, yo, like, I really can't do shit. You feel me? Like, I always gotta ask somebody or call somebody help. It's like, imagine I didn't know how to change the tire today, right? I'd have been stuck out there for another 2 hours trying to figure out, hey man, like, can you come X, Y, and Z or like calling like AAA or some shit? Nah, nigga, like I know how to change the tire. Let me bust this shit out 30 minutes, change the tire, get my day done. You feel me?
Right.
Like. If that's boasting, like, hey man, like I'm not dependent on somebody else, fuck it, nigga. I don't care. That's just me being confident in my abilities and a person like, hey, like I can do this for myself. I don't have to worry about anybody else. You feel me? That's it. The stuff that I can control, I'm cool off of. You feel me? Like all the outside shit, I'm not worried about. You know, like if it's in my control, I'm good. I'm confident on it. That's it. the things that I can't control, I try not to worry about it or even give thought to it. Because then now niggas gonna be stressed over shit that
you can't control, right?
Exactly, and that's the worst thing
crazy,
too, dude. You know, but hey, man, you know,
I think even when kind of sucks. I was never on like a sports team or anything like that, so I don't know how I can. For instance, there's like a difference between like you niggas that's been on a sport, like your body's like capability. You know what I mean? Like there's certain points where
like physically and mentally.
Both, both, because you got that's just a whole different thing. Like for instance, like DJ, right? It was like probably like 2 months ago, a month ago. We're saying like how many pushes we could do or something like that. We were just fucking around. I was just like right now comfortably, like I think I can do like if I really tried for real, like I can get like 40, like for real, like I'll be all right. And then DJ was just like me personally, he just had a mindset. He was just like me. He's like I've been to the gym, this, that, and third. Like niggas, just like football niggas, like we've been through this. Like I know right now, it's like no matter if I'm tired, I can still keep going, this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, yeah, see, that's different. I'm sitting here laughing. I'm not laughing at him, but I'm smiling because like that's just like a difference. Because I'm not like the moment I was like, I'm tired. Like I'm tired. Like I can only push myself so far. But he's like it's a mental. He's doing his push-ups while talking. He's like, no, I can keep going. I can keep going. He's like, no, it's like a mental thing. So he knows he can push his body to a certain point. But because I've never been on like a sports team or anything, not even just that, but it's just like
you never been put in a situation like
where
that.
I had to push myself like for real to the point where it's like, yo, like. So, but I think I know that I'm willing to, like I told you when it comes to like basketball stuff.
Yeah,
I know like if it's something I want to work on for real, like I know I can get there. If it comes to like me versus somebody else, like yo, like I'm confident in my skills in that. Like and if not, I think I can work to get to that point. But I don't know, bro. Just I think like you've always said too, being on a like being disciplined. You know what I mean? Because being on a sports team, being disciplined, just knowing that like even though I'm tired, like. It's really just like a mental, like I can still keep going because you guys push yourself to that point. You know what I mean? Once you push yourself to that point, you know you can get there again or go past it. Yeah. Like I don't know my limit physically. For real.
I mean, you could always figure that out. You know, you just gotta like
true,
you gotta just spend time with yourself and figure out what you can and can't do and like what is your breaking point. You know what I mean? And then try to push yourself past that breaking point. That's funny. Like you know who David Goggins is, right? The ex-Navy SEAL that be crazy. That's funny. I actually got his book the other day, yo. Like I haven't actually started reading it though, but like I got it with the purpose of being like, yo, like let me get back on my shit and get like focused. You feel me? Like focused to where I was at a point to like, hey, I need to really lock in this shit. You feel me? Like there's a lot of outside distractions stopping me from where I want to be, you know. And like maybe I need to get recentered, you know. So like I'm gonna start reading that and then hopefully get some inspiration or just figure out how to get back to where I was, you know what I mean? Like I said, like my like self-discipline is very important, you feel me? And like with sports though, like you're more self-disciplined within the sport too, you know what I mean? Like there's certain shit you would do like in season that you would never do out of season basically, you know? Like my level of fitness, like I would always be in shape, you feel me? I would always be ready, always on go, you feel me? But then like when you stop playing the sport, it's like it's not really necessarily
like a need
to be in go mode all the time, you feel me? So like you might take a day off here, you feel me? You wouldn't necessarily be going as hard as you would, you feel me? So it's like you get complacent, you feel me? And it's like complacency is the worst thing you could do because then now you get comfortable in that and that becomes your normal. It's like you never want that. You always want to be better. You want to strive for something more. So yeah, man, like playing a sport is definitely beneficial, you know? So like if you're young and still have the opportunity to play a sport or try something new, like getting into a team activity, you feel me? I definitely highly would recommend it, you feel me? Like I definitely want my kids like to play a sport, if not like multiple sports growing up, you know? Just because like that sense of like team bonding and like discipline that you get from playing a sport is unmatched to nothing else, you feel me? Like it's great, it's great. It's great character building. It's great socially. You feel me? It's just so much things that like playing a sport can do for a person. That's like you need to do it. You know?
Right.
I don't know. I think that's probably why I low-key get my confidence from too. Yeah, like
sports.
I guess so. Like indirectly thinking about it, like right now, because like playing a sport though, like it made me get stronger. You feel me? Made me get faster. You know, like it helped me build up that confidence to like, hey, like. Once you're nice, people know you're nice, and you get recognition like, oh yeah, like this nigga is tough. You feel me? So like once once you like you see like the hard work you're putting off and other people see the hard work you're putting off, it gets like
I know
you feel
like
good about yourself. You
yeah.
feel me? Like it's another confidence booster. Like, all right, the hard work, like these long nights, these early mornings, like it's paying off, and like people appreciate it, and it shows. You know what I mean? And then when people are looking up to you, like, hey man, like you gonna be the guy for us. Like, you know what I mean? We're counting on you. Now you got people depending on you. You feel me? So like now you gotta be a good example. You gotta be a role model. You gotta help the next generation so they don't fuck up. You feel me? You gotta guide people now. So it's like more responsibility now. So now you learn how to be responsible. Now you got to be disciplined. You know, like it's a domino effect of like the positive shit that comes out of it. You feel me?
Right.
And it's like, you know what I mean? It's overall a great experience. You know what I mean? Like, and then the fun you get, like high school sports. I'm telling you right now, like people that know high school sports is so much fun that like when you get to college, it's like not saying all the life dies from the sport, but it's like college is a business at that
like
point.
a different level of competition.
It's not like it's a different level of competition, but like when I mean like having fun though, like having fun, it's not saying there's no fun in college, but the level of fun is not the same at all. Because once you get to college, it's a business. You feel me? There's coaches on that staff that got to feed their kids, and like they future and they life and they livelihood is dependent on if they win, lose games. So they're not
like politics involved.
they politicking like crazy, and they're making sure like, hey, whatever they can do to make sure niggas is winning, that's what we doing. You feel me? Like they don't give a fuck about the bullshit. Like they're still human beings. They still care somewhat, but at the end of the day, like their family, their priorities always come first. You know what I mean? Like in high school, it's like, all right, like these people actually want to coach. You feel me? Like their checks ain't getting cut and like getting paid off of these games. We win or lose. You feel me? Like they like a lot of like high school coaches have other jobs though. You feel me? Like they either teachers inside the school or they have a real job outside of that. So them doing it is for like the real love of the game. So it's like you can see that when people really do something out of love. You feel me? When they love something and they doing it out of love, it's different. You know, like. Hey man, bottom line, yo, high school sports is the best fun you can have, man. Like it's not as stressful. You feel me? You're gonna be with like some of your closest friends at the time. Like y'all all gonna be together. You feel me? You can have some great moments, team bonding. Like the good, the bad, and ugly is gonna be a lot better in high school than it is in college because college is a whole different world. You feel me? Your friends move off to different places. Some of y'all might not even play. Like it's a business. It's all about money, and nobody cares about who you are as a person. You're more of a number now. You feel me? Like, and that's it. So treat it how you want, and enjoy it. You know, definitely enjoy it.
See, that kind of leads into my next question. Like, so people you play football with in high school, this, that, and third, you guys obviously create bonds, whether it's lifelong or not. But you know, like male friendships, this, that, and third. Are you still in touch with those that you was in football with?
Yeah. So
like, is it like anytime you guys see each other, it's always like
it's love.
Even though we don't talk all the time, it's
love. It's love, man. So like that's the thing. Love is complicated, you know, and like friendships is complicated, you know. Some people that like you don't see every day, right? It's not like you don't want to see them every day. It's just that you can't. You know, life happens. People work. People have jobs. People have families. You know what I mean? You just branch off. You don't see people. But then when you do, it's love. You feel me? It's no animosity. It's no disrespect. And then some people you do get to see more frequently, and it's the same thing, man. Like it's good times. You guys have fun. We hang out. You know. There's some people on my team, like high school wise, that like after that, like after we played football together, that was it. You feel me? Like we was just on the team together. We played together, and that was it. You know what I mean? Like. Not saying we wasn't cool and we was bad people. It's just that that's all it was, though. We was on the same team and like nothing more came from that, you know.
Right.
I guess it's the people you hang out with, people you blend with, people you mesh with, you know, and that's it, you know. Like there's some people that's like we played together and like now we real close friends. You feel me? Like we talk to each other weekly. And there's some people like I haven't talked to since high school. You feel me? So that's just it. You know, it's like an in between of like. It's going to be a little bit of people you talk to, a lot of people that you don't see anymore, and then a couple people I guess you see all the time, you know?
Right. So when it comes to male friendships, like you said, there's, especially male friendships, right?
Yeah.
We don't talk all the time. I'm saying even in general, most of my friends, if we talk, we talk. If we don't, we don't. It's never like, oh, damn, why he ain't text me, or damn, why we ain't talking this, that, and the third. So I saw a video on Twitter and Instagram too, but I think it started off on Twitter where a dude was saying how like male friendships are very low maintenance, where it's like to the point where it's just like, if we do chill, we don't gotta do nothing crazy, we don't gotta plan nothing crazy, you know what I mean? Like if we don't talk for 2 months, when we see each other, it's always, you know what I mean? It doesn't take a lot for our bond to maintain tight. You know what I mean? Like, dude was, I seen a video on Twitter saying how, like, you know, I can call somebody, let's say after work I go to a gym or ESU or something like that, and I play ball with the same dude like every week. We just know that every Sunday at this time we see each other, this, that, and third. I might not know his parents, this, that, and third, but for a few months, a year, this, that, and third, I see this guy, we come here for this reason.
That's the guy, yo.
That's the man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? That's the guy. You know what I mean? So it's just like,
and that's it though. That's all the relationship is.
And that's all it has to be. It doesn't have to be nothing more. It doesn't have to be like, oh, yo, bro, what are you doing? You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be nothing more than that. It's just like, oh, I played ball with this nigga for this amount of time, this, that, and the third. And it was cool. That just is what it is. So, and it's funny because I was talking to somebody like 2-3 weeks ago, and then they asked me about you. They're like, oh, Sean, what's he doing? What's he up to? And I was like, oh, you know, Sean's good. I was like, I don't know what he's been doing, but he's working, just chilling. You know what I mean? I don't know Sean's life. Like, I just know he's chilling. And then she was like, she's like, aren't you guys like best friends? I'm like, yeah, that's my guy, but we don't talk all the time. You know what I mean? But he's doing all right. But it's just like, and it's just funny because I'm just like, it's true. Like, yeah, Sean's my best friend, but it's just like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing 24/7. You know what I mean? Oh, it's his degree, and I don't remember. But Sean got his degree. He's working in his field. He's chilling. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's not like I'm sitting here like, oh damn, what? You know what I mean? Like, me and Sean got to talk every day, this, that, and the third. Like, it is when we wasn't recording the podcast, we talked here and there. Wasn't a lot. It was here and there. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because even if me and Sean don't talk all the time, whether it's weekly, whatever, it's like, it's still, you know what I mean? That's still my guy. For instance, like, I talk to James damn near every day. You know what I mean? And me and James are mad. Like, that's the guy as well. But the fact that our talking time doesn't, you know what I mean?
It isn't equivalent to like friendship or like love.
Doesn't.
You feel me? Like,
it doesn't.
You could talk to someone every single day. Don't mean you love that person. You feel me? Like, I talk to my coworkers every day. That's a coworker. Right. You feel me? Not even an acquaintance. That's a coworker. Like, outside of this building, we don't talk. We don't associate each other. Like, we're not going to hang out. You feel me? Not saying like, you feel me? I love my coworker. You feel me? Like, shout out to y'all. You feel me? But it's just like, I don't ever see us hanging out outside of work though. You feel me? Like, that's just how it is. And there's some people that's like, yo, like, I'll go out of my way to hang out with that person. I'll go out of my way to, like, you feel me? Like, it's love, man. That's what it is. Like, love is complicated to the point where if you love somebody, you want to sacrifice your time, your energy, your patience. Like, you're willing to make sacrifices for that person. That's love, though. You know what I mean? And, like, that's what it is. You don't got to say, like, you don't love that person. It's just that the sacrifice is just different. It's like, some people you rather not, you know? It's like, if you see that person, you cool and all, but it's like, that's it.
Again, I think it's just the difference between like male friendships and like woman friendships. You know what I mean? Like,
I definitely agree.
Yeah, like we don't care if I don't talk to Sean tomorrow, it's like he's busy, he's doing his own. If I don't talk to Sean for the next week, like I know he's doing all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know women be saying, oh, she didn't. You know, it's just different. Yeah, I think women friendships are way more complicated and different than it is when it comes to men. And I think even some women realize the amount of woman friends that I had that being like, yo, I hate having woman friends because it's just weird or this, that, and the third. Like, I'd rather talk to, you know, my friendships with guys are way cooler than it is with women.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, our shit's very low maintenance. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, like my female best friend, we don't have to talk all the time, but it's just like when we do talk, it's still the same. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Male friendships very low maintenance, and I don't think it's a bad thing either. Like, I don't.
Not because like I think you already answered it. It's like, it just needs to be what it is. You feel me? Like,
right.
Like you said, that when you're playing ball, like, that's all it needs to be. You feel me? We don't need to hang out outside of that. You feel me? Like, anytime you see them, like, it's good vibes and it's a good time. You know. Outside of that, though, it's like, you don't gotta push it. You feel me? Don't force it. That doesn't need to be there. You know. So I definitely agree though. Like, male friendships definitely low maintenance. You feel me? It's like those videos of like how fast men can become friends, yo. And it's like within 5 days, it's like first time you see him, like, you feel me? Second time, it's like, yo. It's like, hey, yo, you feel me, my guy. Fourth day, hey, my nigga, yo. You feel me? It's like, it's that simple, you feel me? Like, I don't know, man. Like, the people that know, you feel me? They get it, you get it. But definitely agree, man. Like, women friendships might be a lot more high maintenance in regards to, like, oh, she hasn't talked to me in like how long, you feel me? Like, right. Oh, she didn't even tell me happy birthday. Like, I'm not gonna talk to her no more. Like, why would she even do that? Like, she's not gonna tell me happy birthday on my birthday. Like, niggas will forget your birthday and then see you next time like, oh shit, my nigga, Hey, happy birthday, yo. My bad, yo. That's like nothing. Like, there's no beef off of that. You feel me? Like, niggas ain't mad like are going to stop talking to you because we didn't say happy birthday. Like, that's something like I've only seen women do. Be like, nah, she didn't say happy birthday to me. I'm not going to stop talking to her. You feel me? Like, that's the thing. Women are so quick to like end the relationship or cut people off off the slightest inconvenience. And it's like, what does that do? Like, what does that like? What does that do?
I don't know.
But why
They
is
just
that?
be thinking, I don't know. I don't. It's woman business, but y'all be thinking certain. Y'all be looking too deep into stuff, and whether it is true or not, like it is what it is. But it's just like, if you so what? Not like it's just like it's just like a so what? You know what I mean? Like she didn't say happy birthday. Okay, just like okay, if she didn't say it, just my whole thing is like pick on from that, and then like note that, and then keep it pushing. Though. Like you don't have to make it a thing. Like
Yeah.
And then a lot of people wouldn't be saying like, yeah, I don't care, but you know, it's just that if you don't care, then leave it. And because that's the thing, like you gonna bring it up, and now what? Like, what do you? I don't know. Like I said, women's business just be women's business. Like, I don't know.
Does that come down to like maybe they hold grudges more than men do?
Grudges? Do women hold grudges?
Or like what would you equate that to? Like them. I don't know. Like, is that them just quick to cut people off though? Like they're just more.
I think they just read stuff too much. They just read into things too much. That's what I think. Y'all be caring for about everything. Y'all be caring about everything for real. I don't know. Like your one friend can go out and not invite you and go out with her other friends. Oh, why didn't you invite me? It's like, yo, did she have to? Like, was that your plan? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And then all I just know is like, I don't know. It's not the same with niggas. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, Sean went here. He invite me. It's just like it is what it is.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say like niggas don't act like that though. Like there's definitely probably some people that do act like that.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. You can definitely feel it, but I don't think we're making it a thing. Though.
Yeah, so I don't think niggas gonna be like, dog, like he didn't invite me out. Like they everybody went out and didn't invite me. Fuck them niggas. They're like all of them are dead to me. You feel me? Like I don't think niggas would do that. Like I think women would do that though to the point where it's like nah, like they all went out without me. It didn't like they purposely didn't invite me. Like nah, I'm not talking to none of them. You feel me? So it's like. They read into shit though, and then they take it to heart. Always, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like we might make a joke out of it. Like, oh, y'all niggas went out last night, and
yeah, you feel me? And then,
like that.
And then men would be like, yeah, nigga, we did. Like you was gonna come anyway. You feel me? And niggas like, yeah, probably. I will say, you feel me? And then they will laugh it off, and then on to the next day. Like they're not gonna hold it against you. You feel me? That's how I see it too. Like. Granted, there's probably men and women that do the same thing. Yeah. You know, probably definitely.
That's I think if it keeps happening though, then that's the issue. Like if y'all niggas keep going out without certain niggas, and we had this. At this point, it's just like, all right, like y'all niggas are moving funny. That's different. But.
Yeah, that's different. People are purposely moving funny. You know what I mean? And like purposely excluding you and choosing like to cut niggas off. I guess then like that's different. You know?
Yeah.
But like if it's like every time they see you and it's like it's good vibes too, then nah.
Shout out to male friendships out there, man. Low maintenance friendships. You know.
Yeah, but it all comes down to love, man. Love is complicated, yo. Like love is real complicated, you know. Like to love someone, you really gotta sacrifice your time, your energy, your patience, your health. You know what I mean? Like just to be with people, you know, or to do something for a person that you love, you know. Mm-hmm. So cherish the love you have with people, you know, friends, families, relationships, all of it, you know.
Indeed.
Speaking of loving people, got another question for you though. I don't think we mentioned it or talked about it on the podcast before, but like, say the first time you meet someone, right? And prime example, they got a kid, right? Maybe say they got 2 kids, you know? What is the limit for you where it's like, all right, she has 2 kids already. This is the first time we talking. Like we can go somewhere from this, or we could choose not to. Just be based on the fact that like, hey, like you already have a family started, you already got 2 kids in. So it's like, what's the cutoff for you? Like, how many kids is too much when you first start talking to somebody?
Talking like what you like talking like you're trying to get to know.
Yeah. Like how many just like off rip knowing like, all right, she's like, hey, I got 3 kids. You feel me? Like, is that gonna be like, damn, like I'm out this bitch, like, or it's like, all right, we can make this work. You feel me? Like,
nah. What's the limit? I don't know. Everybody's different. You're asking me my limit. My limit is I don't know. All I know is that we've had this talk about this kid shit before, and like I forget what episode. I think it was like 2 years ago though. Mm-hmm. Either 2 years ago or it's damn near about to be 2 years. It was like very early last year where I said like, oh, I don't think I'll mess with somebody with kids. a year later, that, you know what I mean, that shit changed. You know what I mean? So
Opinions change, things happen.
yeah, things change. You just grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what, and everybody deals with how they are with kids different. Like how they are with their kids, with their not significant other, but like their their love interest. It's not they're not gonna try to. Some people wants to include them. Some people
like the baby daddies, the baby mothers situation like that.
No, I'm saying like how like. What I'm trying to say is like how people are with their kids to somebody they're talking to. They won't even. Some people are very protect. Like, yo, you don't. Me and you were here. This
leave the kids out of it. You feel me? Like,
but some people are like, hey, include the whole. So it all depends on how people go about that. You know.
Okay.
So I guess that also depends on your limit, but.
Let's say in this example, they're very involved. Like the kids are very involved in the parents' life. You feel me? It's just that they don't have their baby daddy or baby mama in the situation, though. You know. So. So then what? 5 kids are cool? You cool with 5 kids?
No, I'm not.
So then what's the limit then?
At this point, you have to inquire. What's the issue here? Like, not even what's the issue? Like, okay, so tell me your story. Like, what's up? You have 5 kids, and so you have to start asking questions. You just have to start asking questions.
Okay, so it's not necessarily about the limit. It's more about the story behind it, I guess.
Like, how'd you end up here?
What if she's just like,
why are you still out here looking for something?
What if she's like, hey, like, you feel me? I'm still looking for love. It's that I just don't have the right person to love me. You feel me? And then with that being said, though, while I'm looking, I just end up with 5 kids. You know, like they were looking for the right person, but then they just never find the right person. You know.
So maybe you have to look internally. I don't know.
Oh. So nonetheless, though, like you would be out in that situation, like 5 kids.
Me personally, I'm not. Yeah, because but also if you're looking for love, that means. Yeah, no, regardless, I'm not the one for you. If you're looking for love for real, like your end all be all, not me. I'm not, you know what I mean? That's just not me. But
so what if they was like, I just need somebody to accept me and my kids though? Like
for how long we talk? That's the thing.
Like forever. There's like I need somebody.
No, I'm not like no. Me. I'm telling you right now, no, that's not me. But
so like 5 is too much.
5 is crazy for anybody.
4?
4 is crazy for anybody. Like that's insane.
So 3
both ways.
3?
That's crazy too. That's crazy.
Two reasonable. Okay, one definitely reasonable. Okay, like
one's reasonable. One's okay. 2, but like 2 what? Two kids, two different parents.
Oh, so that's nothing. So like how many?
Or is it 2 kids, same parent?
So that's the thing though. Like 2 baby daddies though, and 2 kids is kind of that's another conversation. Like that's different now. Like. You feel me? 3 kids and 3 different baby daddies? Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
Like I said, it's mad different perspectives, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. However, the parent is like the other person's parent. Not the person. However, the kid's parent, like the other side is, matters. Baby daddy, baby mother. That shit matters, and I don't give a fuck. Every person should inquire about how the other. If you really want to talk to somebody and get involved in them shits for real, like. You literally have to figure it. You have to, because that's just a smart thing to do. I'm sorry, because how they are is gonna play a factor, especially if you really want to talk to this person when you're about to be in a relationship. Like how they are with them, because that shit could be, you know what I mean. So that's So like I said, but everybody's things is different. I just know that my viewpoint about messing with somebody with a kid just changed because I actually ended up in a situation like this. And it is what it is. You know what I mean. So, like I said, perspectives change. Y'all niggas need to understand. We niggas on a podcast.
Mature, man. You gotta mature.
Not even that, but when you're on a podcast, what I said 2 years ago is not gonna be the same as, you know what I mean. And I'm saying that, and I spoke from a spot where it's like I wasn't even in that situation. Now that I am in that situation, I can speak. I obviously have a different viewpoint. You know what I mean. So it is what it is.
Heard you.
I mean, I don't know. What's your limit?
That's the thing. Like originally in my mind, it's like ideally I would want 0. Like you feel me? Like if you have 0 kids, you feel me? Like that would probably be the best situation. But like nowadays, like it's hard because like everybody got kids nowadays, you know. So like now you in this made up situation. Like this is the fake situation. Like you meet somebody now, they got 1 kid. All right, 1 kid, 1 baby daddy. Maybe the baby daddy isn't in the life. You feel me? All right, we could see something with that. You know what I mean? Like. Maybe we could work some shit out. Like now, in my mind, how I thinking, like, all right, where your grandmother at? You feel me? Like, is the grandmother in the situation? Like, is the kid's grandmother in the situation? You feel me? Like, if that's the case too, like, having a strong backbone with you, like support system, you know what I
good,
mean?
yeah.
That's also very important too. Like now you don't like say you don't have a backbone, like you don't have a grandmother in a situation, like nobody to help out too. Like I don't know, man. You feel me? It depends on them as a person now, like how well endowed you are, like financially. You feel me? Like spiritually, mentally. You know what I mean? Like what's your capacity to care for another person that you love and another human being that you want to love? You know, so and then it gets more. It gets harder when you start adding more people to the equation. Like, okay, now you got two kids and two baby daddies, and they both there. Nah, like that's nah. They both want to be in the kid's life.
Or even two kids and the same baby daddy. That's like
I think, but then like one is more manageable though. Like, cause then now, like, how involved is he? Oh, he locked up. He in jail. He not around. Oh, he passed away.
Or what if he is and they're just apart?
That's what I'm saying. So like now, like, how often does he want to see him? Is he taking them just on the weekends? You feel me? You see them every week.
So you really have to inquire about that.
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
And
like
you shouldn't feel afraid to inquire.
That's what I'm saying. Like me just breaking it down in my mind. Like that's like the progression I would go. You know, like shit. 3 kids. Like 3 kids alone just sounds crazy. You feel me? 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. Nah, that's an immediate red flag for me. Hell no, I can't, yo. You got 3 kids, 3 baby daddies. 2 kids and 2 baby daddies almost a red flag for me too.
I think that is. I think if you have if you have multiple kids and different baby, I think me personally, I'm out. I'm out. That's just me. It's just like, oh, okay, like I have no business.
Red flag. And then once you start adding more, like say you have 4 kids, 4 baby daddies, nah, like I can't, yo. I can't, yo.
And I know women be thinking the same way. Like women be like, yo, this guy has 2 kids. It goes both ways.
It goes both ways. You feel me? Because there's gonna be women that's gonna be like, all right, he has how many kids?
2 kids, 1 baby mama. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay. He has 4 kids and 4 different baby mamas? Oh, hell no. Like, like, women gonna be the same type of time. They're not gonna be like, nah, I'm not trying to be the 5th baby mama. You know what I mean? Like, no way. You feel me?
Listen, who even wants to just deal with that?
Exactly.
In general, like, that's a general question. Like, who wants to deal with that? You know what I mean? Who does?
But that's the thing. Some people got to. You know what I mean? Some people's situations are different. Like,
you choose to be in a situation like that.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess so.
You literally choose to be in a situation like that, but I don't know. That's just I don't want to say weird, but there's mad different, viewpoints on that shit.
Yeah.
Because people with the kids might have a different. Obviously, they're gonna have a different perspective than us who doesn't.
Yeah, because like exactly, people with kids are gonna be like, hey, like I already have 1 kid though. They might be like, damn, like another kid now, even though I already have my kids, so like they automatically have 2 children now taking over. Like if they get together, like it's a whole different situation. Like imagine you're a woman now, you have 2 kids, and then you meet a man that already has 1 kid now.
Word.
So then now you got 3 kids as a collective now. You feel me? And it's like maybe you got to deal with baby mamas, baby daddies now. Like,
hey,
it's a lot, man. It's a lot. Me personally, if it was a perfect world and I get to choose 0 kids, you feel me? Let's start our family on our own. You know what I mean? Let's do that. But sometimes the world ain't perfect, you know what I mean? And you get the cards that you're dealt, you know? So love is complicated, man, you know what I mean? So if you're trying to find love, man, just know it's not easy, you know what I mean? But if you're trying to find me though, aka love, you know what I mean? All social media, showing love more, you feel me? Love more Twitch on Twitch, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Love is complicated. Like Kendrick Lamar said, right?
He said that? What song?
He said love is complicated. He did.
I'm saying what song? The love song? Nah. I have no idea.
This is on I think it was To Pimp a Butterfly. Yeah, I think so.
Hey, sports
news. College football started. Let's get it over with, man. College football going crazy, man. Going crazy. Ohio State undefeated, Michigan undefeated, and they play next Saturday for the Big Ten championship. Basically, you know what I mean? Like that's great football to watch, man. That's gonna be some great football. Texas is what 9-1 right now. Great run. Ideally, I think right now, like depending on the Ohio State Michigan game, that person's gonna be in the natty. I really think so. And then Texas,
whoever wins that game.
Well, like that probably. I think in my opinion, just because like how they've been the run they're on this year, you feel me? And then that person gonna be 12-0, you feel me? Like I think they have potential to be in like the natty, you feel me? Texas, I think they have a chance. You feel me? Just because the two teams they play, they easily should beat them. You know what I mean? So with one loss, like playoff chance. You feel me? And it's like depending on the rankings, you know what I mean? They have a chance. You feel me? So Texas looking good. Washington is undefeated as well. So it's a lot of teams that's in it. You feel me? Like maybe a new national championship. You feel me? For a team that hasn't gotten in a while or for the first time. You know, like that's the potential I see this year. You know, especially with Bama being like ninth now or something. Like Bama not gonna be there. Georgia's good though. Georgia I think is they might be undefeated too, or they might have one loss. So Georgia's doing good too. So college football has been very interesting. Colorado lost another game, I think. So hate to see it, but like, hey, once again, next year, rebuild year, or this is a rebuild year. Next year, they coming stronger than ever. As long as they get a new O line, I think they're gonna be good. You know, college basketball didn't start yet, so we're not worried about that, right?
I don't watch that shit.
NFL news, you feel me? Kyler Murray came back and won the fucking game for them, you know what I mean? First win of the season, I think, or second win of the season, you know? So shout out Kyler Murray coming back from injury and pulled off the upset, you know? What else happened? Eagles still going strong, you feel me? Giants got fucking blown out by the Cowboys and by the who else they lose to? Some other team they shouldn't have lost to. Nonetheless, the Giants is thinking it up still. Ravens beat the Bengals, you feel me? Mind you, before that. Oh, I mean, it's like
they should have won type shit.
Well, the Ravens are doing really good this season right now. I think they're 9-2, I think. But the Bengals with like Joe Burrow being Joe Burrow and like the accolades and him being him, you feel me? They're off to a rough season, and like I think they're like 5-4 type shit or something like that. And before the game even started, though, like there was pictures going out, like Joe Burrow, his hand was in a sling type shit or like in a brace, you know. So they was like, like he's not on the injury reserve list. Like they just gonna let him play like that. I guess so. Maybe he's fine or maybe he's not. But like in the game, he ends up fucking up his arm, and then now he's out for the season now. So
nigga pushed it.
He pushed it. He should have just sat the game out, and then he would have been all right. But then now he ended up getting that shit hurt during the game, and then now Bengals season looking like it's over with, you know. But good for the Ravens, I guess, because right now I think they're ahead of their division. You feel me? So
right.
Shout out the Ravens, man. You know, like that's the thing. I wouldn't mind seeing Lamar Jackson in the Super Bowl.
True.
I would not mind it. It's just that now they get past the Chiefs, and it's like I ain't gonna lie, man. Can the Ravens beat the Chiefs? I don't know, man. I would love to see Lamar Jackson in the Super Bowl. You feel me? I'd love to see all the Ravens in the Super Bowl, but like trying to get past Patrick Mahomes and that squad is hard. It's difficult. You feel me? Like I think I was talking to Jay about this in DW. Like I really think like Patrick Mahomes might get like on some Tom Brady level. Like I think he might get 6.
How much he has right now? 2?
He has 2. I think he might get 6. And it's like that might be a bold statement, but I ain't gonna lie. Like right now, like they might. I think he could. Out of all the players right now, I think I could see him like doing some shit like Tom Brady and pulling off 6.
So you think he's going to play Super Bowl this year?
That's right now. Right now, they're I think they're number 1 in their division. So they definitely have the chance, you know. And I don't see a team that's like
beating them for real.
Not saying like they can't beat, but like in the Super Bowl, like say they play the Eagles. The Eagles like they gave them a hard game last year. You feel me?
I know.
So like,
I know.
It's anybody's game when it comes down to like, especially in the Super Bowl, like it's anybody's game. So, and overall though, like I think he might be able to get 6 before he retires though. Like it's very doable. Like how young he is, like I think he just turned 24 type shit. I think he just turned 24.
No way.
So it's like that 24 or 25, I think, you know? Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Like fact check me on that. But nonetheless though, he's young though. Like he's young. So
yeah, you're bugging.
He got time.
He's 28.
Yeah, he's 28?
Yeah.
All right, so he's 28.
Hard to say.
Nonetheless though, he's still young though. Like a young 28 though. You feel me? Like a young 28, you know? Nonetheless though, good football being played, you know. Anybody's game, anybody's race, you know. We'll see what happens, man. See what happens. NBA news.
Not much has been happening, to be honest. The Chet versus
Wemby?
Not even that. Well, that game was. I don't know if we talked about it, but that show was real regular. They didn't do much.
It was a blowout.
The Spurs. It's like the Spurs against OKC. Like OKC blew out Spurs. But
yeah.
when it comes to Victor versus Chet, they didn't really play much. Their stats wasn't nothing crazy.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, oh, damn, them niggas went back tit for tat. Like, no. But the Spurs, I mean, the OKC did win. Fucking OKC against the Warriors was fire. Chet with that
The game winner at the end?
It wasn't game winner. It's to tie it up to OT.
Okay.
But I think OKC still won that though. So like,
Okay.
he definitely, he's tough. Chet is tough.
That young OKC team is special, yo.
No,
Special.
for real. Pelicans against Pelicans got a good win against the Nuggets, 1-5. Nuggets is still looking like the team to beat. I think the Pelicans is 6-6 or 6-5. I just want to give a shout out to Jordan Hawkins, the fucking rookie that we drafted. That nigga's shooting three. Like, he's nice.
Lights out.
He's nice. He's definitely helping out the team. And same thing to that boy Matt Ryan. If y'all don't remember Matt Ryan, he signed with the Lakers, I think, like last year for a little bit, but they waved him off. But he's such a hoe. But having those two perimeter shooters that's really shooting like that is helping us out a lot. When I say a lot, like, because it used to just be we used to rely on CJ for real, but now we have two reliable, like, two heaters. Yeah, the niggas is nice.
Did we talk about the Warriors game when the fight happened?
Oh,
Or did it
Draymond and
happen?
fucking Rudy.
Yeah, the
Warriors against
played
Minnesota Timberwolves, bro. That whole scruffle.
That was last week though, right? Or was
Yeah,
this week?
no, we didn't talk about it, but it happened like, that shit was insane. Fucking Draymond doing the most, got suspended 5 games, that bitch ass nigga, as he should. Always doing something. Doing the most, because people don't know, but like, it was Clay who started that whole shit. Like, if you watch the replay, like, Clay was holding on to Jared Venables thing, and then, they got into that tussle. And the niggas was cool, then Draymond comes out of nowhere,
Draymond Green
just
comes out of the
jumping on the nigga.
jumping on Carl Anthony Towns, and they start Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, and
Rudy
then,
Gobert
yeah.
started choking him out and shit. It's like
What the fuck?
Draymond Green is an angry individual.
Yeah, that nigga is...
He's with the smoke and ready for it at all times, yo. Like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I would low key want a Draymond Green on my team because like he's gonna go to battle for anybody, yo. I like that. Like, sometimes you need. Not saying you need a crash test dummy, but you need a nigga that's willing to ride or die for you on the on anything. You feel me? Like, Draymond Green gonna be the person that's like, all right, man, like, we going into this battle, like, whatever happens, nigga, I got you 100%. You feel me? And you need that. Like, you really need that. So, I mean, it is what it is. He got suspended 5 games. Like,
Good. I'm so glad.
granted, like,
Should have been more.
Granted, I mean, Kyrie got suspended for how many games? And he only shared a post.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
The NBA is also bullshit anyway. You know, like the shit they be doing is just so stupid, yo. Like the way y'all be suspending people and be finding people. Like LaMelo Ball is getting fined because he got that tattoo on his
But he
neck.
covered it up though. I don't think he got fined yet.
But nonetheless, though, like the fact that you're like, hey, like, we're gonna find you for a tattoo that's on your body is crazy.
Because it violates the protocol or something.
That's
Like
crazy.
NBA
though.
guidelines. I don't know. I don't know what the tattoo is. I forget.
It's literally like an LF. So it's like the initials for like his. It's basically his middle name, like tattooed, right? Like the initials for his middle name, but it's also like the logo for his brand that's called his middle name. You see what I'm saying? So it's
whatever.
like technically it's a brand logo, but it's also his name too. So it's
Yeah.
like niggas is on dick over my name. Come on, yeah.
Which is whatever. Yeah, that's bullshit. Anything else that's been exciting? I don't know. I haven't been watching much NBA, to be honest. You know, I've really been watching this fucking. I've been intrigued with this Five Nights at Freddy's lore. For real. Because granted, I've always was intrigued by the games, but it got to a certain point. I think around game 4, like 4 up, I just like tuned out because like life happens out. You don't watch YouTube as much as the third, like whatever. But after watching the movie. I seen a video that's like 8 hours long describing literally, I'm on like hour 4. It literally describes everything. The first game, the second game, third game, fourth. It describes a story that I'm talking about. They break down literally every single thing. There's Five Nights at Freddy's books that I didn't even know about. That's all canon though. Like talks about the characters. Like watching this shit now because I watched the movie. I'm like, oh, so this is where this comes from. You know what I mean? They're just connecting everything. And the dude did like a whole. He talks about the creator, like Scott, where he gets his inspiration from, stuff that he's pulling from books. Like, it's like, I'm telling you, it's like a whole fucking universe, and it's really interesting to see. And like I said, it's an 8-hour video. I'm like 4 hours deep. I at least watch a few minutes like every day or like every night. That shit's really intriguing to me. So it's real cool. I think from what I'm seeing right now, I don't see how they don't make a second movie. Like, I think there's gonna be a second one. And then the shit that I sent you and James was just on some like some, the VHS shit. That's just like on some like backroom. I just like that 3D animation, so that's just like some cool shit. I didn't even know they had a universe for that. Like the Five Nights at Freddy's universe is real big and shit for real. So like I'm fully tapped into that. Like
so the fandom goes deep though.
Yeah, like the lore is definitely, and it's just like, oh shit, like there's thought into everything. It pulls from real life. It pulls from the Chuck E. Cheese creator for real. The years, the time, it's just crazy as fuck. I was just like, oh nah, like niggas who really create games and stuff like shit like that, they really thought about it, creating the books and everything. It's cool. It's just cool. Like it's nuts. It's nuts.
So would you just call it a culture? Would you call that culture?
It is. Like it's like a whole Finance and Freddy's culture lore. Like it's literally a whole thing. And apparently, and it's nice when the creator himself is like involved with people's theories, this, that, and the third. Because apparently they had like a live stream back in like 2015 about this whole thing. Yeah. And he was like in there, he was dropping hits on his website. He's saying yes to certain, you know what I mean? So it's just nice to see. So I'm fully tapped into that. But otherwise than that though, that's pretty much it, man. I haven't been watching much NBA. Most time I watch NBA is when I'm fucking recording a podcast. You know, I watch all the games. If I see clips on Twitter, Instagram, I haven't been watching much highlights. But yeah, that's it, man. Started watching the old anime again. You know, it's crazy. We talked about men's mental health awareness, but also at the same time, it's also what do you call it? It's around that time where seasonal affective disorder comes back. You know what I mean? Seasonal depression, that shit. You know, when it gets dark quicker. Mm-hmm. So that shit comes around, and then that's when I start watching my little sad anime. So I'm watching Your Lie in April again, and then real soon I think I'm gonna buy the whole thing of Clannad like on YouTube. Like it's like $46 for both seasons.
What is that?
It's like a love anime. It's the first anime I've watched where I realized like where I was sad and I hit up Walnut and I was like, yo, bro, like I need something like to make me feel like it's like, you know what I mean? And I was like 17. I watched that. That shit was mad sad, and then I've yet to watch it again, but I want to. So I'm gonna buy it. So like every year around this time, I watch it. So I just have it. That shit's so good. But
is it to uplift you or make you get in your feels?
It's more like you just want to feel something. I'm not saying I want to watch it like make you feel like extra sad, but it's like you just want to watch something that makes you feel. It's just like damn. You just don't.
You want something that evokes some emotion.
Yeah, it's like damn, bro. And I need to watch it because I remember the first time I watched that shit, I was really like you know what I mean. But I feel like now that I'm older and I can understand, you just go through life. You mature more, so I might feel it more. I really might cry this time. Who knows? I forgot what I watched the other. I watched something the other time, like the other week or something that made me like shed a tear. And that should be happening sometimes. Like, the older I get, the more stuff you watch. Not that I'm actually sitting here crying, but it's just like, damn.
It's like
that shit touch you.
That's the thing though. It's like there's certain movies you could watch, right? And like it evokes so much emotion. Like I don't know. Like I think the last time, that shit was recent though. Like it was also. Hear me out, right? I think it was. I've never seen the movie Cars 2 or Cars 3, right? So I watched Cars 2 and I ended up watching Cars 3, right? Same day. I'm watching Cars 3. I'm like, yo, a nigga felt so inspired about the story and like how they was going with it that like, yo, like, damn, yo, like it almost brings a tear to my eye, like how inspiring the movie is. You feel me? It's about like believing in yourself, you feel me, when nobody else believed in you, and like giving somebody a second chance when nobody even gave them the first chance, So it was just real inspiring, you feel me? But at the same time, though, it's a kid's movie. It's a cartoon, you feel me? So it's like, niggas not going to be sitting there crying over Cars 3, you feel me? But it's like, damn, like, that shit is inspiring, man, you feel me? Like, mind you, it's a little kid's movie, you feel me? It's Pixar's movie, you know what I mean? But like, even something simple like that, niggas just invoke emotion, like, damn, I feel inspired, bro. Like, that shit really touched the niggas' heart where I see what they did there, you feel me? Like, passing the baton to the next generation. And it's like, you inspired somebody right there, man. I like that,
I definitely agree, bro. I'm telling you, the older you get, I'm telling you, I think it's like the feeling of like putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. Like, damn, like I can really feel that. I don't know.
I think that's what it is. I think it really
is. But the example I'm about to bring up, I don't know if this was the last time this happened, but I was watching Black Mirror, bro, and that whole shit with the mom. That did that fuck shit in the Irish country.
Loch Henry.
Yes, that shit where the mom and the husband were the ones who did all that, and I'm like, that shit was just like, that shit definitely. I was sitting there, I'm like, damn, like,
fucked up, yo.
That shit, I'm saying, there's certain shit that just makes you shed a tear for, like, not only shed a tear, but you just really like, if I don't shed a tear because you just move on with life, or you just move, all right, cool, on to the next. But if I really sat there and just really start thinking, it's like, damn, yo, that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. But Clannad is definitely one of them things where it's just like, and the soundtrack is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
I don't know. I think I talked about it too. Like the last movie that really evoked some emotion out of me for real. Like seeing some shit that was like, damn, nigga, like that shit almost fucked me up. And like was the last Black Man in San Francisco.
That's a while ago though that you watched that.
That's what I'm saying. Like off the top of my head, like remember like the last movie that like fucked me up and like really evoked some emotion was like that movie because it's like. the concept of it is crazy, and it's like it's a great story being told because I'm not sure if it's based on a true story or not, or like, it's not necessarily like he's the last black man in San Francisco. It's more the concept of like, hey, like everybody is like moving out and like they can't afford to live here anymore. Like I'm the last person to have quote unquote my home, and like I've been here for my entire life. My brothers have been here. Like this is my home. Like they're not gonna take it from me. But it's like he been telling him that lie to himself for so long. He started believing it, and like when it comes down to it, like it's not actually his home type shit. It's that he moved in there on some squatter shit. You feel me? And he's the only person like upkeeping it and taking care of it to the point where it's like, yo, this is my house though, this is my home, like you can't take this from me. But it's like it's not theirs, like you like it's not yours though, you feel me? But it's like you don't understand, like this is mine though, like I don't know, man, like it was just good though, like I like the movie, you feel me? So sometimes you need movies like that.
Homeboy was in there, right?
Jonathan
that's the first time I've seen it. Yeah, I think that's the first time. Yeah, that nigga done changed a lot from then.
Now he the big bad in MCU.
Yeah, you know? I remember when you showed me that movie. I might have to watch it again. But yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Attack on Titan spoilers again because I watched that shit for the second time. I just have some like I'm spoiler
alert. Spoiler alert. Right now.
I'm just gonna touch on shit, bring up different viewpoints, and I wrote it all down. So my first question is, right, we don't need to do too much because we talked about it before. But do you think it would? Okay, first of all, number one, they're making apparently a fan-made studio, or whatever, is making a Attack on Titan Requiem, where it's basically an alternate ending. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna be open. Apparently, it's coming fall 2024. Do I want that? No. But am I gonna be? I'll watch it if it's, you know what I mean. If they're putting effort.
So then, are they legally allowed to do that though?
Apparently, they're. Yeah, I guess they're pulling. They said they're working with people who worked on seasons 1 through 3, like their voice actors, the animators. So like, it's legit. So they dropped.
It's not canon though.
No, it's just like an alternate ending, whatever. So I just want to see what's in their head. I'm open to it. Do I want that? No. If they didn't do it, I wouldn't give a fuck. But I'm just open to it. So next year, 2024, I guess we'll see what's up with that. But anywho, my first question is, within that last episode, right? Do you think it would have made a difference if Levi was fully healed? Would he have been a different factor? Would that have changed anything? Would that have, you know what I mean? Do you think there would have been much of a difference?
Well, he would have been there helping a lot more though, instead of just taking out the Beast Titan. You feel me? But
I mean, he saved a few people here and there.
That's what I'm saying. Right. I mean, he definitely would have been helping more, but like, and like killing more Titans type shit. But like overall though, the job was done though. You see what I'm saying? Like the job was done. Like
would he have made it easier? Would he have done like would they have been more efficient? You know what I mean?
I think it wouldn't be to the point where like as a viewer, it wouldn't be like as like on the edge of your seat, because it's like, all right, Levi's in there, he's helping these niggas out. Like when I was first watching it though, like I wish I did a live reaction. Like when I was first watching it though, and like I seen Reiner getting fucked up by all them people, yo, like. If Levi was there to come assist and help out, like alleviate some of that pain, and that like, all right, you take half of them. You feel me? I'm already dealing with these half. Then it'd have been like, all right, I'm watching it. It's at ease, and then it'd have been overkill. Like, okay, now Falco comes over and like, okay, we really got some support now. It's like, okay, clearly they about to take this shit over. You feel me? Without that, it's just more like, okay, like they really might lose this shit, and like Eren really about to get what he wanted type shit. That's what it looks like. So I think it's better that he wasn't healed, because it have made it easier on like, all right, they're clearly gonna win now because they got all this help, you know?
Makes sense.
Because Levi really the baddest motherfucker in the universe, yo. Like nobody's touching him. So it's like
the Ackermans, him and fucking Mikasa, them niggas.
But like Levi
is number one.
He's number one in that universe, yo. Easily number one in that universe. So it's like, honestly, even hurt Levi might be better than some other scouts. Like hurt Levi, like him fucked up, still might be better than some scouts. I'm jacking that.
Oh, you're not wrong. Yeah, because he's
really him though. Like you understand, like he's really him, yo. So I think that it definitely would have made it easier on them, and like as a viewer, it might have been worse, because it's like, all right, they clearly about to take this shit over. Like you can see, like there's a chance they might lose, but like not as a high chance.
Right. All right. So I think I agree with you there. I agree. I like that. My other thing is I don't think we really give credit to Mikasa's strength. Mental strength, physical strength to go through all this. Because let's put into perspective here. Like, I think we was thinking about it. When we first talked about it, we were just talking about like Eren's side, this, that, and the third. But Mikasa's strength to do what she did throughout that whole yo, you have to kill the person you love. Like, this is your childhood lover, this, that, and the third. You have to, like, mentally just get the strength in the middle of everything to save your friends, you have to find a way to kill your friend. And just, seeing her face when they said, like, I think they were flying on Falco, they were just like, yo, listen, like, we have to kill Aaron. Like, that because, they were trying to save him, trying a way to save him. It got to a point where they're all just talking, and she's sitting there listening to everybody, like she's realizing, like, yo, I have to kill him. I have to kill him, bro. And I don't think, granted, I think the like internet gave her credit, but like I don't think we did. Like, yo, being in her shoes, like I'm really in the middle of some fuck shit that this nigga, and I have to find a way to kill this nigga. Like the dude that my my life lover, I have to kill him. I have to be the one to kill him. It's crazy. And it's just like, dude, like I said, the mental strength that she just has the mental strength to do what she she never failed once. Like, I don't think Mikasa's ever like never came through, you know what I mean? So she done saved this nigga, she done killed this nigga. Like, it's crazy. And I think another thing I have to give credit to is fucking Annie and Mikasa's like connection. Like, Annie realizing that this is Mikasa's first, she's going through that time of like, I think I brought it up, but she put her hand on her shoulder like, yo, listen, just worry about saving Armin, and then we'll figure out the rest. You know what I mean? So like Annie taking away that pain, you know what I mean? Kind of like connecting with her so she feels a little better. That's just, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's crazy. Shout out to Mika, so you feel me? Another thing too is, like I said, the Ackerman skills, Levi Ackerman and Mikasa Ackerman, if them two niggas wasn't there, they're fucked.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, the Ackerman skill set, sword set, them niggas are just real life fighters for real. Like, it is what it is.
But that's the thing. I think that's in their blood though. They were designed though. They were created different though. Like from everybody else though.
And it's easily shown. And another thing too, the Attack on Titan parallels, bro. Like, Levi and Mikasa being the ones to go into Aaron's mouth to kill him is the parallel to season 1 when they had to go into Annie's mouth to save Aaron. Like, you know what I mean? They're always together working to save him, and there were two working together to kill him. Attack on Titan does that a lot, where they parallel each other. Like the whole talk that Aaron had with Mikasa saying, well, if you've watched that, you're not ready to, but we didn't talk about it though, but like the whole thing, like, oh,
the last
Mikasa,
conversation they had is the first conversation
they had, like, oh, why are you crying, this, that, and the third, oh, I had a long dream. But the parallels are just crazy. Like, everything literally comes full circle and connects, and it's just real nice, bro. And then a theory that's popped to my head now, you know how Mikasa's a slave, this, that, and the third, she does whatever to protect Aaron. Do you think that's the same thing with Levi and Erwin? No.
I wouldn't say that though. I think more or less because Levi's goal wasn't to always protect the commander. You feel me? It was more or less to like listen to his orders though, because he helped him out, and like he's like, all right, I'm gonna find some way to repay you. You feel me? I'm gonna be like the best. You feel me? I'm gonna be the best soldier I could be and follow your orders to the death. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna make sure every order you give me, I'm gonna follow it out. You know, even to the very end where he's able to do the last thing he asked to do. So I think that's more or less like a loyalty versus versus like her being quote unquote like her slave. Like, you know.
Like I said, I just threw that out there.
Yeah, I see you tried it though. You feel me? You tried it.
Let me see. I have to shout out to like the technical stuff of the show, meaning the soundtrack of Attack on Titan, especially during the one scene where they're on Aaron's back. The OST for that, the name is called Big Girl. Like, if you search for like Attack on Titan Big Girl, there's like the song. I think if that song first appears, and I think whenever Reiner and Berto reveal themselves, that's when that first song plays.
Oh, okay.
So them playing it again during this scene, but it's like a different rendition of it, was fire to me. Like, them bringing that back, because I think that's one of the best, like, and you know, Attack on Titan songs. That shit was fire. The still action shots that they've been doing lately, when they do something and then the whole thing just like slow mos, and like that shit's real clean. They did it when they first when Gabby shot off Aaron's head at first. They did it when Zeke fucking cut off when Levi cut off Zeke's head. They did it again at a certain point during that episode. But them little still action shots, slow-mo action shots, tough, very clean. I'm trying to see what else. Them showing the Colossal's face when Aaron was doing the rumbling. They kept showing this one Colossal's face where he looked like mad numb. He's just looking down, looking. I think they did that for a reason. I don't think they're just showing. You know what I mean? It's the same way where when Aaron first started the rumbling, they kept showing that they showed this one time his face. You look mad angry, like I'm like I think they did that for a reason. So at this point, I think they're displaying like certain you know, they do certain things to show certain emotions. So I think that's a very good like. Even when I first watched it, I'm like, yeah, I think they showed that for a reason because it really shows like Aaron's energy. It's just like numb, just doing what they do. I don't know if you realize, but the lady who jumped off the cliff with the baby.
The same baby
that he saw. It's not the same baby, but he saw the woman pregnant. And when he looked at her, he had that face like, because I think he saw it in his fucking head. Yo,
that's crazy, yo. That's crazy.
That's literally insane.
Like I just love the fact that there's so much detail in everything, though. Like, there's just so much detail to the point where it's like, everything they put in the show was a reason they put it in. And it's like,
for nothing.
You have to catch it when you catch it. And it's like later, back... Like you have to think back, like after you first saw it, like how does that relate to what you previously saw?
Right.
So it's like, damn, man, like that's a really good job.
And it's sad because the lady jumped off the bridge, like she jumped off the cliff. Oh, the baby survived, but like she done, and it's and another reason too. I didn't realize that like thankfully for Twitter, but the reason why the rumbling stopped was I totally forgot that because so much shit happens that you forget why stuff happened in the first place. But the only reason why the rumbling was able to go was because. Aaron needed that royal blood, which was Zeke. So the moment they killed Zeke, that's why the rumbling stopped. Because there's not that royal blood connection no more. I didn't pick that up at first. I just thought it stopped because it just stopped.
I thought because they killed him, though. They killed Aaron.
No, that stopped when the moment they cut Zeke's head off, that's when it stopped. Because there's no more royal connection. So I was like, when I saw on Twitter, I was like, okay, that makes sense. And it's something that we know, but because so much has happened, it's like we totally forgot. So that's why that stopped. What else did I write down?
Question though, before I forget though, so like when Aaron turned into the Colossal though, right? How does he have a colossal power though? Like that's just because he's the Founding Titan and the Founding Titan can do anything then, or how could he turn into a Colossal basically?
I guess that goes to the Founding Titan shit. I would assume so.
Cause I don't think because
the moment they blew up his, you can go. I think it's just the fact that they blew up his founding, so there's no way he can't get to the founding because he doesn't have the royal blood no more. You know what I mean? So the fact he just transformed to a Colossal, I guess that's just cause
they just did that. They just do that.
Yeah, maybe with him and Ymir, I don't know, but you're right. He just transformed.
Because you don't need to eat a Titan to get the Titan power though. You feel me? So
but because he had the founding, I think he could just do any. Like he was literally pulling shit out his ass. He was doing everything. Like he literally was doing everything. I don't know. That shit is crazy. I was gonna bring up another point that you just brought up. Oh, another thing too. Aaron being able to transform so many. Like remember in season 2 I think it was season 2, either season 2 or season 1. When they kept having Aaron transform to see how many times he could every time he transformed he got smaller, but like the better he got at it. I think that practice came a long way because nigga blew up. Now he's the Colossal. And I bet you if he died again, he could have transformed. Like Aaron been doing that transforming shit.
I think you could see he been mastered that when he got hurt though, or like it was like season 4 when it first started, and like he went to the island and then homeboy had his leg cut off, and the whole time he didn't transform. Like his control
is crazy.
Yes, I'm saying I think he been mastered that though.
And then even with the Warhammer fight that he had, I think he transformed 3 times in that fight. Where she got him stuck.
Yeah, but he needed to because she was fucking
I hate the something about the Warhammer pisses me off. I don't know if it's the fact that they're so lethal, but their facial reactions are so calm. Like when she got Peek, she's just looking at Peek with her blank ass. That shit just they just there at the worst moments. And I don't know, that should piss me off. And another question I have is I saw on Twitter people saying how like them showing Bertolt like crying and stuff like apparently there's like a significance or importance to that, but I just don't understand it. Like them, like Armin seeing Bertolt when he's just standing over him and he sheds a tear, or like when they're in the paths and then he looks back at Bertolt and he's like, oh, he says some shit like, oh, I know you just don't want to stand there, so like help us fight. Like I understand Bertolt helped him, but I don't understand the importance for real of like. People are saying like that was like a strong scene, this, that, and the third. I don't know why. Is it because Bertolt's the one who started this shit? I don't know. But regardless, the way Twitter or the internet made it seem how Bertolt scenes were strong, I just don't understand. Like I was watching it back and I was just like, it didn't really move me like that. It was just like, oh, it's just Bertolt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. So if somebody can explain that, or maybe I have to find a way. Maybe it's just not for everybody to like get. Yeah, maybe it just didn't move me like that.
Or maybe you just need some more time to break it down and like really deep dive on it, you know? Because there's just so much shit that happened, and so much details and everything. Like, people are probably gonna find shit like a year from now that's like, yo, we missed this. You feel me? Like, even a year later. That's how much details in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
So overall, great show, man.
Amazing.
Great work. I think that's probably the end to the spoilers.
Yeah, because I still got to finish it. I might come back next because apparently the end credit scenes were crazy. Like I said, I've seen some of it on Twitter, but I actually want to watch for myself and see if I picked up anything from that. But regardless, though, that's all I wrote down for now. But
so, spoiler over, you know.
Spoiler over for real.
I think that's pretty much it, though, right?
Yeah, I have nothing else. You? Anything pressing on your mind? Want to vent?
Shout out Wawa, man. Niggas had a cold turkey sandwich. You feel me? That shit was alright. You know. I don't know, niggas. I made sure to make sure like niggas add mayo. You feel me? Niggas add the honey mustard.
That should be.
But it's like I hate when I do that and then like the sandwich still dry though. You feel me?
But they have options of like a lot of mayo.
That's the thing. Like I don't want to do that though, and then
it's
niggas overdo with the sandwich. You feel me?
You did regular, or you did light.
I didn't put light. I just did regular. You feel me? But it's like I put like the Chipotle. You feel me? Mayo, like honey mustard, and then, like in my mind, like that's enough for the sandwich shouldn't be dry. You feel me? But then niggas eating the sandwich and like certain parts of this like. It's a dry sandwich, man. It's a dry ass sandwich, yo. Fuck. So besides that, though, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean.
Shout out to our friend. I just tried the hot chocolate for the first time.
Oh, free coffee every Tuesday. You know what I mean? Tap in.
I'm not a coffee person.
Neither am I, but it's like free coffee every Tuesday for the rest of the year. You know what I mean?
The hot chocolate was fire as fuck. I had the caramel one. Good as fuck. That shit was real good. I only had it because I just need something, feel warm. I wish they had tea. I don't think they have tea. I don't think they do. I just saw. I mean, coffee.
Maybe packets, nigga. Maybe packets.
But I need something like put me in like a hot tea in a little cup.
Well, you get hot water and then make it yourself though.
I understand, which I was doing, but it's just like, can I get some tea to go? You know what I mean? The same way I do hot chocolate.
It made it
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the hot chocolate was fire. I'm definitely gonna go through the little hot chocolate list, especially.
I think they're coming back. I think they're coming back with the like a holidays cappuccino and shit like that.
I think
too.
it's already on there.
No, not yet.
No. But yeah, it was pretty good. Hot chocolate was good. So, yeah, shout out Wawa for real.
Yeah. Shout out Sheets too. I haven't been there in a very long time, but like Sheets, when I was going to Sheets though, Sheets was holding a nigga down late night, so I ain't gonna forget about you too. No, shout out fucking Rudders though, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I miss Rudders because niggas gonna sleep, niggas asleep, but Rudders wings, Rudders has some nice ass hot wings, bro. Niggas is asleep on Rudders hot wings, yo. Like. I think it was literally like $12 or $13, but them bitches was worth it, my nigga.
Rudders from where? Or where's that? Is it Shippensburg?
I mean that's the only place I ever had it at. But like Rudders is like basically like Sheets or Wawa though. It's just like wherever they had it though is like wherever they have it. And nigga, them wings, nigga, hey. Golly, like them wings is it, yo. Like Rudders wings is it. Probably the best wings I ever had. I'm jacking that from like Buffalo Wild Wings, better than fucking Go on me, nigga. Yes, nigga. Rudders fucking wings.
Okay.
And them bitches is probably like frozen too, nigga.
Probably,
nigga. They probably the
Rudders wings. Okay. So far, Go has gotten a perfect reception. Like every time I refer somebody to Go and they say like their wings there. Nobody has complained about the wings. So Go has a very good track record right now.
Nigga, the wings they took off some of the flavors. They don't got some of the flavors no more. Like
okay, well that's
come on.
Bro. I think part of it. I think they only have it on wing special. Like if you just go on a regular night, they're only gonna have four wings.
When I went on wing night, nigga, they said, "Oh yeah, we don't have these flavors no more."
What does that have to do with take away from their wings though? Like the wings itself is good.
Nah, nigga, I'm not eating plain wings though.
They don't have plain wings. They have like 4 or 5 flavors.
And they used to have what, like 10?
Okay, what does that have to do with the quality?
The flavors I like though,
I like. What are you missing?
Okay, so look, I think that niggas don't have the hot honey anymore or some shit. Like they only have like barbecue, Carolina Ghost, like the General Tso's, and then one other one. Buffalo. And like they had a mad thing like the garlic parmesan.
I don't know why they stopped it.
Like they had so many flavors that niggas used to normally get, and it's like, why are you not having flavors no more, yo?
I'm gonna ask next time because I'll be cool with the people.
Like, you tell them to make more wings, nigga. The fuck? Y'all niggas out here rationing this shit? Y'all niggas out here rationing this shit?
Word.
Come on, yo. Make some fucking wing sauces, yo. Not that hard, yo. Like, come on, B.
I'm weak.
Besides that, though, good week, though, man. Like, everybody stay healthy. Make sure you eating right, working out, you feel me? Staying disciplined. Getting your vitamins, you feel me? Just trying to stay stress-free, man, you know? Besides that, I don't got nothing else, man.
I got nothing else either. You leaving the people with something?
Loving You is Complicated. Kendrick Lamar, You, off To Pimp a Butterfly, you know? Listen to that song, you know? Yeah.
I'm leaving the people with, I don't know if I wrote down my notes, but I don't know if it's like set right. But let me see what I say. Telling someone they haven't tried to put any effort just because it doesn't match yours is, I don't know if ignorance is the right word. It's very ignorant. You know, everybody has their own limit, and you don't know how much it took for them to try. Does that make sense? So like
say one more time.
Telling someone they haven't tried or put any effort just because it doesn't match yours.
Okay.
Is very ignorant. I don't know if that's the right word.
That's ignorant.
It's very just
that's
like
ignorant.
It's very like insensitive. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because everybody has their own limit, and you don't know how much it took for them to try and put that effort. You're dismissing the effort, but you don't know how much it took for them to do that. So just because it doesn't match yours or doesn't whatever, like for you to tell somebody like, oh, you didn't try hard enough or you're not doing this, that, and the third is like, damn, so now you're dismissing because you don't know how much it took for me to do this, you know what I mean? Like put effort into, so you just dismissing my shit just because you have, you can keep going. It's crazy.
It's like saying, oh, you didn't try. So it's like saying you didn't try as hard as you could, but then you're not knowing that, okay, maybe
this was my limit.
That was the hardest they could have done though. Like they did try the hardest. It's just that you're trying the hardest and you're trying the hardest is two different things.
But because it's not the same as yours, you're dismissing it. I think that's very, very like. That's just like I said. I think it's ignorant and very like. Is insensitive. It's just like, yo, it's very dismissive. It's dismissive.
So that's the thing though. So how do you gauge if someone's trying their hardest or not though?
Huh?
How do you gauge if somebody's trying their hardest or not? Like,
regardless though, you don't have to gauge it. But if you see them trying for real and they just, let's say somebody keeps trying and they just stop because it's just like, oh, what's the point of trying if nothing's changed? You know what I mean? It's just you. But who are you to tell somebody, yo, like, yeah, you never tried because it didn't work. You know, like, who are you to say that? Like, I don't know. I think it's just very dismissive when it comes to anything. Whether it's somebody trying, whether it's sports, like, yo, you're not trying hard enough in this, or you're not, or you didn't try your hardest. That's just very like, I feel like that's very like you're just so, it's just like, oh, like, damn, nigga, I didn't. That's like judging a book by, is that judging a book by its cover? Type shit.
I don't think it's judging a book by its cover. I think it's more or less like, how do you know like they're trying their hardest though? Like, how do you gauge if somebody's trying their hardest though? Because like to you, they're not trying their hardest, but to them, they are trying their hardest. You see what I'm saying?
My whole point is if you don't know, why say that they're not? Just leave it at that. You see that they're trying though. Just leave it at that.
I think someone would say that though to invoke like another level, like, hey, you're not trying your hardest, you gotta try harder, and then they're like, okay, maybe I wasn't trying my hardest, let me step it up, you know?
But then how many times you gonna say that to the person? Like, how many times you have to keep trying? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
Everybody has their own limit. Don't dismiss anybody's efforts because you, like, again, you don't know what it took for them to like really try for real. You know what I mean?
I guess that's true. Because there's levels to everything. You feel me? Maybe somebody's not on your level. You feel me? That's it. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm leaving the people with. It's just very like dismissive and insensitive. So like, you know what I mean? Just take people's effort as it is, I guess.
Copy.
Yeah, that's it, man. Feed you? Oh, he's not here. I'm kidding.
With that being said, though, make sure you cop the merch. So we still got some more T-shirts available.
We do.
All sizes still open and running. So cop the T-shirts while you can. Thank you for who already have copped the merch. Appreciate you. Thank you for everybody who already subscribed to the YouTube. Thank you for everybody who's watching the video currently. Thank you for everybody who's listening, you know, on Spotify or whatever platform you're choosing.
Apple Podcasts, YouTube.
Thank you. We appreciate every single one of you. We love to know what you guys are feeling, what you guys are doing. So leave a comment, man. DM us or do whatever you think you need to reach out, you know. We appreciate it, you know. We appreciate you guys. Thank you. And in case we don't see you,
where's James when you need him?
Right.
Take your.
Are we still doing that though?
Why not?
All right. So that being said, take your feet to the fridge, grab some chocolate, enjoy with all your heart.
And then
until next time.
In case we don't see you.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
Good night.
And good
morning.